anyone get high off secondhand on this?
I would say so.
Would this be enough to kill me? All right, folks, today we're exploring Meth Mountain, and behind me is a meth lab that blew up. And then they put a gun to his back and said, let's go. When you dive into rural communities around America, you come to discover that meth is remarkably easy to find. For the last few decades, American communities have been flooded with amphetamines. Let me take you up to speed on how this came to be. Meth was first synthesized in 1893 by a Japanese chemist. Over time, it became prescribed by doctors to help with things like weight loss, narcolepsy, and asthma. Due to its ability to keep soldiers awake and wired, it was the drug of choice for World War II combatants like Japanese kamikaze pilots and German Blitzkrieg troops. For the years leading up to the 1980s, the flow of amphetamines was in large part controlled by motorcycle gangs like the Hells Angels. However, in the 1990s, Big Pharma took over as the leading supplier when they created drugs like Adderall and Ritalin. These drugs are chemically similar to meth, and they are prescribed by doctors to millions of American youth to combat things like ADHD. So much so that a 2016 article by the New York Times referred to millennials as Generation Adderall. This trend made Big Pharma billions of dollars. For today's story, we go explore Meth Mountain, a place in Alabama that earned its name due to the amount of meth labs and meth users. All of what you are about to see are for educational purposes only. We're here in Gadsden, Alabama, and we're waiting for our local contact, Lauren, and I just have a feeling she's pulling up in a pickup truck. What is this place known for?
Just a regular neighborhood.
When I first talked to you, you thought I was going to be asking you for money. Are there a lot of sketchy people asking you for money these days?
Yeah.
Has that increased a lot in the last few years?
Yeah.
Do you feel like the Biden administration is watching out for the people of Gadsden? Do you feel represented?
Yes.
If Trump came back into office, how would you feel about that?
Tell the truth, I feel bad.
Why is that?
He wasn't doing what he was supposed to do.
Where the heck are we right now?
Atala.
Atala?
We're at Atala here, Gadsden over there.
Were we just in kind of a sketchy area?
Very sketchy. That's why I didn't even think about that Walmart, because I don't ever go to that Walmart.
And what percent of locals do you think know it as Meth Mountain?
Everybody.
So from what I understand, you have to be pretty smart to figure out how to make it. Like, it's not an easy thing to make.
I've never tried to make it, but I know people who have made it. I mean, it's chemistry and a lot of math and a lot of knowing what mixes together and what doesn't.
Because if it goes wrong, things can go kaboom.
Just feet from flames, a group of people rushing to get back. They believe people were cooking meth at the house. Something got out of hand, sparking flames, which then ignited several propane tanks, causing the Big Bang.
Whoa!
Quickly.
And are there places around here that have blown up from a meth lab gone wrong?
Oh yeah, the fire department has had to respond to several. They will be busting a lab. When the people run, everything kind of turns, knocks over, things mix, causes it to blow up. And then they have another kind that's different than an actual lab. It's called shake and bake, and you add everything into a 2-liter and shake it.
Okay. What percentage of people in this area do you think are into meth? So what got you into it and what got you out of it?
Well, I'm from Kentucky, so for me it was opiates, Oxycontin. It was $2 a milligram, so just one 80 milligram was $160.
How long would that last, buddy?
I mean, I would have to have 4 or 5 a day. So, and
See a Confederate
I was about
flag?
to say, yeah, that's what I was going to point out. You'll see a lot of that covering up a lot of windows.
That's pretty popular here?
Yeah.
Racks on a nigga all blue like bonnets. When I ran it up, I ain't even have an option. He say he won't smoke, now his ass in the coffee.
Where are we right now?
Here, just outside of Atala, Alabama, community called Sand Valley.
Some of the locals told us that this place is also known as Meth Mountain to some people.
That's Meth Mountain.
You're a firefighter, I take it?
Yes, sir.
Is that where a lot of your calls are for meth related?
Or Metal Mountain.
That's what's crawling through the town?
Yeah.
How recently has that changed?
Within the past 2 years.
How long have you been a firefighter for?
25 years.
Okay, have you ever gone to a call where a meth lab blew up?
Yes.
Tell me a story that comes to mind.
I was probably that had whole end blowed off of it. Had a female that was burned from waist down.
Being a fireman sounds nice, but I imagine some of the things you have to see are pretty tough for a man to see.
Oh yeah, I have PTSD from it.
What do you think could be done to help the fentanyl and meth crisis that's hitting here, but also hitting so many places in America?
Close the borders.
Why do you think the borders are as open as they are right now?
Because the politicians got more worried about their money getting in their pockets than they're about the citizens.
Everyone kind of feels like they're getting by the government right now. Do you feel that?
Yeah, pretty much. Pays low, prices are going up. Kind of hard to make a living.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
If we just see people out and about, you think people are pretty open to chatting, or do you think we should be careful?
Be careful.
Yeah?
Be real careful.
And what makes you say that?
I went on calls before and had guns pulled on me.
Even though you're a fireman helping?
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing my fast shoes today.
Yeah, exactly. Keep them tight.
Thank you. We're stopping to check out some of the abandoned places here. Bullet holes in the church door. I almost think this is a symbol, a greater symbol of like the church falling and the church collapsing and drugs taking over. I think America used to be a much more Christian place, and agree with that stuff or not, it kept people on a certain path in life. And when Nietzsche said God is dead, the question that comes after that is what replaces God.
I'm a rapper, I'm a freestyle rapper.
Oh,
actually
really?
just got done in my barrels. So, but yeah, this is actually one of the most darkest parts in the valley. Right over there on that property, there was a double homicide and a suicide. Ever since then, every time somebody tries to build over there or something goes on, they always leave. Right over here, there used to be rituals and stuff on this road. We call it Party Road. And there used to be actual like demon worshipers that would have rituals and circles, and they blocked the trail off, but there used to be patterns and stuff up there, and you could see all kinds of creepy stuff where they'd done rituals.
This seems like a place where kind of just strange things happen.
Yes, all the time. Actually, a red house down the road, it's about 4 houses down on the left, and they actually worship Satan.
Wait, we're just down the street from some Satan worshipers?
Yeah, and we love Jesus. We're Jesus worshipers. And that's a red house that's kind of on a hill. It's like 4 houses down on the left. You swing by on Halloween day, they'll be outside all day in these little masks, like dancing and singing and all kinds of stuff.
Is that blown up meth? Should we stop by it?
Yeah.
We're going to a meth lab that blew up. We just was driving by and it's here. This is like hills have eyes a little bit, like eyes are on you. Someone's ready with a rifle to shoot you.
The bitch pink, BVS is in my ring, really water like a sink. 40 racks in my jeans like a nigga right a brink.
When a meth lab blows up, tell me about what happens and what you've heard about.
Most people are wearing synthetic clothing now. It melts with the skin. You can't pull it off.
So people's clothes melt to them.
They can't get it off. It literally just burns with the skin.
It sounds horrible.
If we kept driving, we would probably see several other places like this.
All right, folks, we just got invited to a music video, so we're gonna go check it out. You guys are shooting a music video today.
Not today. We're actually just preparing the scenery back here. It's not like, some fancy music scene. This is actually where he started out rapping and stuff like that.
So what's the idea, what's the concept for this one?
Now during the days, you can catch me at 11 o'clock our time, and I'll be rapping in this barrel, freestyling, and it'll be filled with water, and I'll be dunking in it. If people send a certain gift, I'll dunk in it while I'm rapping and come back out of the water still rapping. Sometimes I'll be diving in. It's crazy. Trying to make a music video that's kind of combining that, because this is also the root of where it all started.
Okay.
And we're gonna try to spice something up. Now I did used to live here in this camper. This is actually his family's property. Right after high school, he actually let me move my camper, and my dad got me onto his property because my family was splitting up.
Is this a tree fort or deer stand?
That's actually for the swing.
Oh, wow. You want to do the thing? You want to show him the thing?
Yeah. I be getting to the money, bitch. I got a bag, I don't got to stress. Got no killers in the set. I don't think I'm one, you should come and test. I ain't talking about the hot run.
Brother, you could join a circus, huh?
Yeah.
Are we in the holler right now?
We're in the valley.
Okay.
We're in the
what
valley.
makes something a holler?
So deep that no matter how loud you holler, nobody's gonna hear you. I actually used to work at McDonald's when we lived here. Well, we started getting so good on TikTok that really didn't have to work for McDonald's anymore. And then they flew us out to LA and officially hired us. And so now we work full-time TikTok. That's what we do. I'm live streamer.
How is that?
It's awesome. It's great. It's been about 4 or 5 months that we've moved out. Me and my bro Wes. And we got our spot right up the mountain, the Meth Mountains.
Is it, do locals
I mean,
realize that?
when I was in like high school, I heard that a lot. I never got into that, and I'm not gonna lie. Before I was 20, I was on a dark path. You know, I grew up without a dad. I didn't meet him until I was 20, and my mom was gone all the time working. Kind of did what I wanted, and I did fall into drugs, but I never did that. It was more like hallucinogens. And then I got saved by a higher power. It wasn't by a man, it wasn't by a book or a church. It was by a higher power. I accepted that. Now I'm living a different life.
What does rent go for around here?
$200 or $300 a month. It really just depends on who you find. If you find, you know, somebody that owns another house and they're willing to let it go for that, you know.
That's crazy cheap. Like I've never seen a place that I can get for $200 or $300 a month.
Right.
So normally what it is people come through with comments and they comment random words, but each person gives me one word. I can throw those into the mix while I'm going. You got a word?
Bank.
Okay.
Holler.
Dragon fruit.
Bro, my name is CJ, I just hope you understand. I'm trying to make 100 or maybe 1,000 grand. You know I'm about to make it to the top, I understand. I'm about to make the bank, you know I'm about to stack it for the man. I'm about to grow up, you know I'm really about to show up. They want to take me out the box like I was just Crayola, or maybe a crayon, you know they really moving on. I'm painting pictures, illustrating, they thinking they want to yawn. You can find me at West_Smith7. Oh!
Maybe the #1 freestyle on the channel so far. All the gangster rappers we've interviewed that don't want to freestyle for the camera, this guy's got you beat, all right? Are there any parts that we should be exploring?
Absolutely. Just follow me. This is the cave.
Right next door, huh? All right, so now that we're in a cave and we're getting deep, let me ask you guys a deep question, okay? Do you guys feel represented under Joe Biden?
No.
No. Do you guys feel better with Trump?
Yeah.
Absolutely, no hesitation.
And why?
He's a lot more there in his head. He can ride a bike. He can walk upstairs without falling, you know.
Do you guys feel proud to be Americans?
Yeah, always.
We really are free, man. I was able to quit my job working at McDonald's to become a full-time TikToker. You know what I'm saying? Something that I can only imagine of when I was younger. People grow up here and it's like there's nothing to do. You got a lot of people getting STDs. That was something that Alabama was known for. And you got a lot of drugs, like you said, that was called Meth Mountain, is because people are so bored that they have nothing else to do. So you find all these crazy things happening.
I've heard the same thing in the hoods too, is like, the reason things are the way they are is partly just because kids have nothing else to do. How do you solve that?
I was one of those kids, you know. I didn't know my dad until I was 20. My mom was always working, so I was really on the streets doing whatever I wanted to with kids that called themselves my friends, but as soon as I really needed something, they were nowhere to be found, but I was always there for them. Before that tree fell, that blue barrel that you see me in alive, I was way up there on the hill. I was supposed to stop before I came over this hill, but I came over the hill and I dropped right there.
Dude. Do you have a concussion?
Probably.
I used to like get out of the house and stuff a lot, and I would run over to this place that used to be friends with my dad. This guy, he had a wife and they had 3 kids. The woman that he was married to had some kind of relationship with some other guy or whatever. He knew their schedule because he stayed over there all the time. The father would go to work normal hours in the day, you know, like a 9 to 5. The kids would get on the bus, go to school, come back late. The mother worked a night shift. When the kids went to school, when the man went to work, and then the lady was home, he had went in the house, lady, shot her in the head on the bed, her again after she was went back in, fell asleep on the couch. School bus pulls up, kids get home, go inside the trailer. He wakes up, hey, Uncle So-so, what are you doing here? Like, I thought you left, you know, the other day. And I was like, well, where's Mama? Time passes, and the boy, and he went to his mom's bedroom door, and he said when he put his hand on the doorknob, he felt a hand on his shoulder, grab him, and turn him around, and he had a gun in his face and said, go tie your sisters up right now with this duct tape. And he said, no. And then when he said no, it pistol whipped him in the face, tied him up with duct tape. He said that he woke up from the pistol whip with his sisters right there. By this time, the daddy had gotten home. Said the same thing, Johnny, like, what are you doing here? He had led him back there to the bedroom, and then he put a gun to his back and said, let's go. And he made him open the door. He made him look at his wife, naked and dead. He had him at gunpoint, and they used to play video games all the time when the first shooting games and stuff would come out. The man said to the father, I'm gonna show you how it feels to get shot in real life. He shot him 4 or 5 times in the back. The boy gets out of the duct tape, so he called his grandparents, and his grandparents called 911. He set his sister's free. At that point, they SWAT team, news crews, there was a helicopter, because he was still in the trailer. Right here, we can actually walk over here, I'll show you the entrance.
Behind these gates, the most brutal of
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the top of this mountain and see what we find.
All right. Sounds good.
Take it easy.
You too, man.
We explored deep into the folds of Meth Mountain, and we were able to find a man that had first-hand experience in a trailer full of an awful lot of meth. So we sat down and we spoke to him. What got you started into the world of meth?
Boxing.
So did you have an injury, or what started to boxing?
Yeah, I wrecked a motorcycle.
So you got prescribed legal painkillers by your doctor?
No.
You found some from a friend?
Yeah.
Do you view meth as beneficial in your life or negative?
Yeah.
You seem like a normally functioning human. Like the average person, if they were to see you in the street, they might not know.
No, they wouldn't.
How long have you been doing meth for?
9 years.
What was your first hit of meth like?
Really don't know.
Can you sleep when you take meth?
Yeah.
How many times a day do you have to do meth to feel okay?
3 or 4.
And what does a meth habit cost somebody a day?
Maybe 200 a week.
How hard is it to find around here?
And they started out.
How much meth is this on the table right now?
Yeah, it's probably $20 worth. Where's this section?
Can you take meth and 5 minutes later walk into town and no one can tell the difference?
Yeah.
When you first take it, what happens?
You use a little energy
How long could you go without meth before it starts to feel like an issue?
all day. I have to.
Has there ever been a shortage of it?
Well, you can't find that? Yeah.
And what was that like?
It was rough, but I still found it.
Can you substitute something else for meth, or does it have to be meth to feel okay?
Sleep.
Are people lacing meth
Oh
nowadays?
yeah, fentanyl, and whatever, the MDM, a few other things.
How do you know that the stuff that you have isn't laced?
I don't. Other than the way it burns. And lights, it'll turn black.
Do you get it from a consistent source?
Fairly.
When you were the source, did you have people coming in and out of your house all the time?
No. I had a couple, but it wasn't like that.
Do you see a way to get off of it
Lay down for about a week.
and kind of suffer through it?
Yep. I mean, you don't really hurt. You just crave it a little.
Do you think you can be a productive member of society on meth?
I already am.
For someone like me that has never tried it, would this be enough to kill me?
No. But yeah, go ahead and just snort it.
Oh, you go through your nose.
Yeah.
Can anyone get high off secondhand on this?
I would say so. Somewhat.
I'm gonna drive my car real good back to the hotel. Are you sober or high now?
I'm always high.
Is there any message you would say to the government or to like how we look at it as a country?
Stop supplying Suboxone and methadone. Just don't do it.
Do you hope to get off it one day?
Oh yeah, I already plan on. It's slowing down.
And that's a wrap.
They are?
Do you know who they are? How many times a day do you guys have a moment like that where it's like, oh no, are we about to get into a shootout?
A lot?
26 defendants have already been arrested, including the top 2 ranking members of both groups. Police still looking for 22-year-old Kari Kelly of Decatur.
You have a persuasive personality.
I'm from Atlanta. I'm a finesser.
How many people do you think you've robbed in your life?
Well, I can't even count. I can't even lie to you. Woo! Ain't count.
Over 100?
Probably more than that.
So what are the most important possessions to have when you're on the run?
Perks, weed, money.
You need some peace. You gotta have that. You gotta have that solid spot.
Son,
What's it?
look at that, man.
I don't know.
Bro.
Man, the East is just it's a war zone right now. You feel what I'm saying? So
where we are right now?
that's where we at right now. We're on the East.
In this episode, we spend 48 hours on the run with wanted fugitives RX Yano and La Gutta. Yano recently spent 2 years on the run before beating a murder charge and a murder for hire case.
Murder, assault, robbery, and carjackings. Some of the violent crimes Gwinnett County investigators say 26 alleged gang members carried out across metro Atlanta. Police still looking for 22-year-old Kari Kelly of Decatur.
And today what he's wanted for is a long list of offenses, including a countless number of alleged armed robberies.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We done robbed a nigga every day of July.
His trusted partner La Gutta is currently on the run for what some say is the most serious crime a person can commit, and he allegedly may have done this in another state. Today we explore what it looks like to be on the run, how someone has to think and operate, and what they do on a daily basis to survive and evade capture, and we do this all in the wild streets of Atlanta. So stay tuned for an episode unlike anything that has ever been uploaded to YouTube. But first, a quick word from today's sponsor. Before we get into the life of a wanted fugitive, first I have something to run by you that you might find helpful. It's called AnyDesk. Think of it as a teleportation device for your computer. With it, you can access another computer from anywhere at any time. Picture these two scenarios. Your boomer dad keeps calling you asking you, how do you shut the computer off? And you don't want to drive 45 minutes through rush hour traffic to help him. So instead, you use AnyDesk and you remotely view his computer and you help him with his problem. Boom, problem solved. Or picture this, maybe you're on PTO on vacation, your boss hits you up saying, hey, did you send me that report? And you remember, oh crap, it's on your desktop at work. No problem. Put down the margarita, pick up your computer, use AnyDesk to remote view, and send that report to your boss. Boom, problem solved. The team over at AnyDesk does not like scammers. That's why they've been making partnerships with anti-scammer channels like Scammer Payback and Jim Browning. And the cool thing, guys, is AnyDesk is free for personal use, and they offer custom plans if you are a business client. So if this sounds helpful for what you do, you can get started for free by clicking this link in the description. This is a wild video. Let's get into it.
Man, I can't talk to her twin. She tired of a nigga, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. Fuck, bro.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, twin. I'm tired of this shit, twin. These niggas keep trying to catch a nigga down bad, twin.
God,
like,
twin, this shit is annoying, twin. Tired of this shit, bro. On my mama, bro.
But we gonna get straight, twin. Rooms. No cap, twin. We just gotta get on in the morning, twin. We gotta go hit for them bags in the morning, twin. Yeah. Then we just gotta goddamn put their money up, twin, so we get you a lawyer, twin. No cap, twin.
Fact.
What's happening, man?
Right here. What's going on?
Good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you.
Good
to meet you, brother. How are you?
I'm good, bro.
I'm excited.
Just took this before I came for you.
Yeah?
I just took that before I came. I had to have some
and you took that from somebody?
We just took our 3D, plain Jane.
Watches in the chain. My brother back there got the chain on. We just
good to meet you guys.
Videos.
You guys just engaged in a theft operation before you came here?
Yeah, take down.
You know, I had to put it on for you.
We went to sleep at like 6 in the morning, then wake up to 10:37, then get haircuts till 11:40, then rob the nigga until like 12:45. Soon after we robbed him, you said, I'm here.
What's your name?
My name King Slime Arellano.
And what are you on the run for?
I was on the run for murder for hire, RICO charges, not be the murder, you feel me?
And what were the RICO charges for, allegedly?
The RICO charges are for murder, robbery, car thefts, gang violence. It was a group case, so once I got in there, you feel me, everybody already took a lot of charges, you feel me? So once I got in there 2 years, a year and a half later, they didn't have no evidence to stick to me. So only evidence they had to stick to me was me. Like I told you, he got the arts on his face, I got the arts on my face, you feel me? That's how that shit works, you feel me? Once they start doing that shit, they start denominating shit. Right before I got in there, 2 of my charges got dropped. So when I got in there, bitch, and I went to court, 2 of my charges got dropped and I had the gang charge. So when I only had the gang charge left, I started going to court more and more and more and more. But when I went to court, they gave me goddamn a 5-year probation plea, and I just took that and got up out of there.
A lot of you may be finding Yano's story hard to believe, given that he's so casually talking about his crimes and showing his face. But here is a news clip about Yano's RICO case.
210-count gang indictment, including allegations of murder, robbery, carjacking, and terroristic threats. Police say they arrested more than 24 accused gang members.
His alleged gang, RX, which he and Gutta have tattooed on their face, is one of Atlanta's most notorious cliques and is named in an indictment for crimes like felony murder, armed robbery, carjacking, and terroristic threats. Almost everyone in Washington is saying, why aren't you covering your face?
I don't give a fuck, Tommy. They gotta do their job. You hear me? Like,
I'm Lil Gutta, Young Demon, and I'm on the run for a murder out of Virginia. I've been running since I was like 16, in and out of jail since I was 14.
I set him up as a go on the plate. I ran it up, now I pop every day. Nigga came my way, so I pop that fade, that glizzy. It attitude to judge me. Don't approach me, I might buzz. 12 got behind me.
Pick up the speed.
I can't go upstairs.
on the glizzy.
Made the bitch take the charge, do whatever for me.
Yeah, you feel me? This real life.
You were lying that song was like, this is your cue to rob someone?
Yeah, we got certain songs, we got trigger words and trigger songs. So I'm not just taking old lady purses, you feel me? I'm not just, we taking Rolex watches, we taking from the takers.
This is my worst case fear, okay?
Yeah.
We post this video, it goes really well. There's a meeting in Georgia Police Department.
Right.
We have these guys claiming that they're on the run and it's so easy to get away.
Right.
All units to get deployed and boom, you guys go.
But guess what? We would never be saying it's Tommy G fault. Guess what? We know what we do, we know what this shit come with.
You guys are aware of how terrible the conditions are in Georgia prisons?
Yeah.
Avoiding going to prison is obviously a factor that would encourage guys like Gutta and Yano to stay on the run, but this applies especially in Georgia where the prison system is particularly dangerous. In some prisons, there are extortion and torture gangs patrolling cell blocks with crazy knives and weaponry, and they even make some inmates pay money just to be allowed to sleep in their own cell. In fact, it's so bad in the Georgia prisons that we will be releasing an entire documentary dedicated to the subject, but for now, back to Gutta and Yano. Hey, what's the plan?
We finna go out here, going right here by the message so I can see if we can record right here.
Okay, what happened? What went wrong back there?
I'm finna tell you when you pull it up.
Okay.
I just bring me out. I'm finna tell you.
Okay, sounds good.
You got my location.
Okay, cool. I would imagine being on the run, there's a fair amount of paranoia that comes with it. So I don't know what exactly happened, but apparently enough to want to move motels. Without explanation, Yano had everyone leave this motel and head to another one nearby. I wasn't sure what was going on, but I had a suspicion that ops were sighted and that it was no longer safe for us to be there.
I thought he was saying somebody dropped the location to where we're going to meet up with all the guys.
Exactly. Yeah. So do ops know where you're f***ing staying? Why the f***? It turned out someone in Yano's crew had posted our location to an Instagram story, so Yano had us leave the spot because of the security risk to us. Once the coast was clear, we went back to the original motel.
Did the spot right here?
My brother.
It's going. Yeah, lock that bit. We smooth though.
So how often you guys sleeping in spots like this?
Shit, down there every day.
You're on probation right now?
Probably. Yeah,
probably.
But I don't check in for that shit. A lot of people be f***ed up out here because they burn all their bridges with people, you feel me? If you in the streets, you cannot burn your bridge with every fucking body. Cause when time get hard like this, your ass gonna be f***ed up, you feel me? When I went on the run, his cousin stayed across the street from me, goddamn, I was selling them perks. He called me in the morning, he was like, hey twin, it's a goddamn Mitsubishi on the side of the house, twin, and the black Durango been running around all morning, twin. Come here right quick. So when I come outside, walk outside, twin, I look on the side, I see the car with the white man in there and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, well, fuck that, but I can't go to jail. When I took off, goddamn, I got in the goddamn U-Haul truck. I shot right to Baytown, Texas, like 30 minutes outside of Houston, and I stayed there.
Real quick before you keep going, just wipe the corner of your mouth.
I'm geeked out on Percocets.
You are?
Yes, geeked out on Percocets. You see what it says?
Why do you guys do so many Percocets?
Because shit that we done had to do out here.
Dude, make you
not think. Fucked up. We need to be known sometimes because be a lot of pain that come with this shit too, bro.
Do you feel like you guys have caused a lot of your own pain?
Yeah, hell yeah, a lot of self-destruct.
What makes you feel like robbing people or doing things like that is your only way to put food on the table?
It's more than just robbing people like that, but even with just that, if that was just the everyday thing that I chose to do every day, I feel like, yes, it's what I gotta do because I'm on the run. I'm not trying to go back to jail. I'm not trying to have my mama having to worry about bail money and putting money on books every day. I can't afford shit like that right now, you feel what I'm saying?
Everything look just so bad, and my mama gotta see this shit, you feel me? Everybody know my mama from where we from on the west side.
What does your mom do by then?
My mama's a school teacher.
She's a school teacher?
Yeah, hell yeah. My mama came a long way.
And where was your pop in the picture?
He died 2018.
Was he in your life?
Yeah. Damien, I don't even talk about my real father, cause like, yeah, he did too, you feel me? But like, I wish I could talk to him and tell him a lot of shit. Right. So now, when like I love you, shit like that, basically what I'm trying to say, like.
And I want to speak on that too, like long live my stepdad, bro, like. Shout out to all the fathers who step up, bro, because I got a real dad. My real dad is still alive. My stepfather died, but my stepfather raised me. My daddy since I was young, so I looking like a real dad, like he said, like. And it's a lot of shit, you know, when you having a stepdad, y'all go through that, like, oh, you not my real daddy shit and all that. But at the same time, when they go, that shit'll hurt you, because you'll realize, like, damn, that was the only person who stepped up for my mama and her kids.
Literally.
You feel me? Because a stepdad, you gotta realize that's a man who goes into a village. It's a woman who got kids with other men and already got, you feel me? My mom already had 3 kids. His mom, you feel me? So it's like, my stepdad, we respect our stepdad. That's why we shout out their names. We're gonna forever long live them, you feel me?
Describe your childhood.
Shit, I had a good life, bro. My mom had that shit put out for a nigga, bro. Like, I was originally born in Richmond, Virginia. So like, that's where that shit come and play with me having a situation out there. I originally born out there, you feel me? My mama plan was my whole childhood for real was her trying to get us out of Richmond, Virginia. You feel me? Because in her eyes, that's worse than Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? She not realizing though, like, my son can go to Atlanta, have to grow up here, and it could be the same situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, at a young age, I want no bad-ass kid around the house cussing my mama, I f you bitch, shit like that. Hell no, like I was straight, and I was bad as hell in school, and I was in the streets. Like that was different. Like me and my siblings, like that's the sibling I am. Like you feel me? You know how there's always that one person in the family. Like that's how my family is. Like.
Can you explain the 2 guns on your face?
The 2 guns on my face come from 2 people I don't like. It's a Glock with a 30 and a pep. You feel me? So goddamn, that's what's on my face. Yeah, thank good, John.
This is sketching me out a little bit.
You see?
That's your security out front?
Yeah, the 4 right there, they good, but we trying to see what other folks is.
Should we go check it out?
Nah, we good. We'll go out there.
People will be like, oh, you're good, you're with us?
I know that. I know a lot of people say that, but
we got fullies out there.
Stand on it, but we're gonna stand on that because get what? Nothing that we got going on got to do with you.
This is part of being on the run. I would imagine is a little bit of a constant paranoia.
Yeah. Cause you gotta understand, we ducking. We ducking the police, ducking the ops, we ducking the feds.
And this shit that my brother used to warn me about.
Are you guys gonna sleep here tonight?
Yeah, you know that.
Right, yeah,
you know that, Tommy. Shit, you know that. See some of them, about 5-4 of them gonna be in this bitch too. We all gonna make it work. We gonna be like this. Move, nigga. Move, put your feet off me.
Yeah, me and my brother will though. We had 50-cent cakes.
On God, and we was on the run, so I had skipped like 3 states. On God, I was on the run. My brother had B-hit case.
No cap.
On God, and I'm on the run, and I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do the race.
Is this unrealistic? I guess maybe there's 2 types of fugitives. There's the guys that are burning candles at both ends, like these guys that I rob people. Hell yeah, I did. I'm gonna do it again and again and again and again, because that's how they make their money and that's how they live. And maybe that's just representative of the mind state of a guy that does rob someone every day of the month, is that they do want to show their face in interviews, music videos, and documentaries like this. To see how Yano became the man he is today, I wanted to learn more about his childhood and how he grew up, so we went to his hood to learn more about his origin story. That's where you grew up?
Yeah, that's where I grew up, right here in the apartment right here. Apartment A1.
How long did you spend your life in here?
Like my whole life. This whole script from the train station on up. That's where I spent my whole life at. And it was fun though, you feel me? It was fun. You see, they got the red letter and they finna get put out. But nah, nigga, I'm from right here, the apartment right here.
Do you still have people in this area?
Nah, this is my grandma died in 2020. She was on Section 8, so my grandma paid like $40 a month to stay here. We been here so long. When she died and shit, they let us keep the apartment for like 4 more months. But after that, they was like, goddamn, you got a renewed lease.
So would you say that's really common around here, is multi-generational family, grandma, mom, kids?
Yeah, back then everybody was outside. See, I stayed right here. My best friend Chet stayed right here, he did. My other partner Guwap, we ain't cool no more. Goddamn, he stayed down there. My auntie stay right there still. My other auntie stay right here still. The candy lady, that was my auntie too, cause you know how your uncle the candy lady, so that's your auntie now. So she stayed right there.
Is it true that in Atlanta you can go to juvie as old as like 20 years old?
Yeah, because it's something like juvenile. Like what twin at? Twin, come here.
You went to juvie?
Yeah, hell yeah, I did juvenile life. Shit, I did juvenile life when I was 15 for a murder.
So you did 5 years in juvie?
Yeah.
What were the circumstances in the murder?
So it was an armed robbery for real.
Armed robbery gone wrong?
So it went left, yeah.
And do you think 5 years is fair?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I do that for a body.
Growing up, did you see like the money makers were the hustlers?
Yeah, it's only certain people that get a good job, bro. You feel me? A lot of people, you gotta understand, we grew up motherfucking thinking about McDonald's. You in high school, when you get 16, they tell you go work at Chick-fil-A, get you a job. Am I right or wrong, y'all boy? What the hell you mean go get a job at 16? You feel what I'm saying?
Do you think you could have been a good SWAT team member?
Nah, I could have been hell, like,
because if you like wheeling and, you know what I mean? If you like going like this, I feel like you'd be good at SWAT team.
Nah, if anything, I would have went to the Army, you feel me? Like when I was a kid, I was like, well, I go to the Army so I could get that switch, you feel me? Go crazy.
What was the highest grade you made it through?
I started going to school around 10th grade.
Some people would look at how robbing people all the time, murdering people, like all this stuff. Some people would look at that and be like, oh, Yano, can I tell you one thing? You know what one of my biggest things that is? Yeah. I love this earth. Can we please clean the trash?
I got you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. That's one of my initiatives. I want to ask Yano this, but like, What's a situation where a 15-year-old is killing another person? Like, what do you think got to that point?
Shit, just needing the money, trying to take care of their peoples, have their peoples out.
But of all the ways to make money, why is a robbery like the top choice that comes to mind for how to do it? So how did your life change when you officially dropped out of school in 10th grade?
Shit, goddamn, it was over with. It was like every day we was already pulling up in stolen cars, you feel me? School, you waking up every day, you like, how the hell I'm finna get this money?
How many people do you think you've robbed in your life?
Well, I can't even count. I can't even lie to you. Woo,
Over 100?
Probably more than that.
Would you say you're good at manipulating people?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
I'm a master manipulator. I make you feel so bad and make you give me everything. Bro, telling you, bro. I just got in a car wreck, bro. I just had to pay $300 for a rental. They not even listening to what I'm saying. They just feel the emotion. You feel me? The emotion with it, you just gotta get on the emotion. L twin, bro, God, twin, that shit f me up, twin. Oh God, twin, I just need about a zip, about 5 purse, about $200, twin, real quick, twin. So I'm finna go shoot a nigga, twin. No, no, gutter, don't do it. I got you, come on, let's go. Twin, they go 200, gutter, they go 150. Here y'all go, they go your perks, y'all just chill, bro, y'all just ride with me today. I got you. Trying to tussle with me, I take the Glock out the bag, slap the shit out of me back of the head. Boom! That boy started doing a little gutter. How you at, gutter? Gutter. He started running this shit. He go sit in the car, his partner text me like, man, yeah, I know, bro, why you do that, bro? You made him shit himself. I said, Twin, he shouldn't have called me slime.
But you do name yourself that sometimes?
Yeah, no, that's my name.
Which one is it? Tell me about finessing.
It's nothing I can tell you, I can just show you. You feel me? I can finesse very, very good. 30 up, look how happy he is. We're making him have a great night before he gets slimed out.
So after this content, you guys are out?
No, yes.
We slide him out, yeah.
Look, finessed him, he thought he was loved. You feel me? He was having fun, he thought we cared about him. At the end of the day, we only cared about that gun.
Does that sound fucked up to say out loud?
Yeah.
How important is it having a good girlfriend when you're on the road?
I'm just gonna tell y'all, like, shit, it really just matter who it is, bro. You just gotta pick it right, cause for a lot of these females don't know what to do, bro. Like, it's a lot that come with this shit day to day, bro. Like,
for a guy on the run, a girlfriend is incredibly important. She provides a place to crash or lay low, the occasional home-cooked meal, and the emotional support needed during an incredibly stressful period of life. Gutta and Yano both had girlfriends they depended on, so I wanted to interview them and see what made it worth it for them to be with such risky partners. So you got a boyfriend that's on the run?
Yes.
What is that like?
Scary. It's traumatizing, overwhelming.
I just don't want him to get caught. Like, the main goal is to not get caught.
And sometimes it's fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun. We be living day by day.
Have you been in a high speed with him?
Uh-huh.
How is that?
It was fun, but it was like, dang, like, we really doing this? Like, why is we doing this?
What makes it worth it? Because to me, it seems like so much risk.
The love.
Does anyone in your family think, like, you were out of your mind dating this guy?
Yes.
Your parents say anything to you?
Yeah, my mama.
Any of your family say, dude, what are you doing? This is not a good idea.
My whole family, like, I don't be caring because I know, like, we gonna pop, like.
What is something you've had to do because of the situation that you wouldn't have had to do otherwise?
Look over my shoulder every time I go in the house.
Do you ever worry that you're just gonna be at the wrong place at the wrong time? Someone they robbed, someone they got back on, someone's gonna see you and you're gonna be just part of the situation even though you didn't do anything?
I have been. I'm big on my religion, so I stay prayed up. So it's just like, before we go outside, I pray for all of us.
Who do you look up to?
God. I mean, him. He not a good role model, but like, I do be on point though, like.
We've talked about a lot of the danger side of Gutta, but tell us about the sweet side. Like, tell us like the good things. Like, what do you love about him? What does he got going on?
He real soft with me, like.
Does he make you laugh a lot? Some of the internet knows about Yano's more crazy stuff, but what are the lovable aspects about him that make you want to be with him?
Oh no, he clingy. Like, I'm not a clingy girl. Like, he clingy, so like, it's funny because it's like, he really like robbing niggas, taking niggas shit all day, like, but he still got like a lovey. He lovey to everybody though, like, he just a loving person, like one of them ones. It just, I don't know, it's cool.
Does he ever wake up in the middle of the night like, like from
all
shit he's
time.
done?
Yeah, all the time. He jump about his sleep, he sweat constantly in his sleep. Like, it's real bad. It's bad to the point, like, when he jump about his sleep, I just pray over him and just hope that he go back to sleep because I already know what it is.
What's your dream for Yano?
Eventually get right. Like, this shit not forever. Like,
What's your hope for the future?
Then one day he just turn himself in, we live life, you know?
What if the case doesn't go his way and he ends up spending a lot of time?
I don't know.
Take it when you get it?
Yeah.
Let's say Georgia throws a book at him. Forever. Have you thought about, I might have a boyfriend that I have to communicate with in
I'm
prison?
the type of girl, like, I'll stay down, but like, I'm not gonna goddamn like just leave him. I'm always gonna be the type of girl, like, I love you and I'll let you know like what's going on, like where we at, you know what I'm saying?
With this shit, nigga be psyching out, nigga need his perks, you feel me? All that nigga ready to coming in after robbing a nigga, get the fuck off me, I don't wanna hold you tonight. Sometimes be like that, you feel me? So a lot of females, you know what I'm saying, they gotta be ready to deal with it. That's why I did, bro. I got my folks here from Virginia. These some Virginia folks. On my mama, they all the way out here in Apple Tree. Rich from Virginia, but get what, these the real ones though, the real spillers.
Did you finish high school?
Hell nah.
What age did you drop out?
8th.
8th grade?
Hell yeah.
And
summer from 8th to 9th, it's just like a nigga life change, bro. Just like I just start being bad as hell, like you feel me? Like I was just, it was like I was already bad, but it was like that 14, 15 mark. So it was like I started gang banging, I'm towing pistols. The fuck I like going to school too. I won't think about school. I won't thinking, feel me, how I would think now. Like if I could go back here, yeah, I go to school, but
for any kid watching this that thinks this is the lifestyle I want to live,
yeah.
Can you tell them?
First of all, I'm gonna say go to school. See, I just said I ain't do no school prom. All of your mama wanna see that shit, bro. Your little dumb ass out here thinking you doing something. Your mama wanna see your ass on some pictures and shit doing something good now on the news, bro. Cause you gonna run to a nigga like me and I'm gonna take your gun cause you not in the streets for real.
If you had enough money coming in, would you give up robbing?
Hell nah, cause get
And
what?
like certain shit would still get.
Cause we so fucked up,
though,
me and
like-
Lil Gunna so fucked up. We might have $1 million. You might come around with 200,000. We might look at each other, walk out the room and start psyching.
like, why
Twin,
you bring it?
What is wrong with him, twin? What the fuck?
No amount of money would prevent you from robbing.
It's that temptation,
Man,
bro.
come
That
on,
adrenaline
man.
rush. I ain't gonna lie.
It's my nephew. How you doing?
How
I've
you
been
doing?
knowing him since he was squat. And his auntie, his mom and grandma, always been my best friend. And ever since he was little, he was always coming knock on auntie door. And I always give
Give me
him.
the good food. Sandwiches, chip, juice.
Heavenly Father, I ask you to just come around this circle. We all family, Father. We all have fell short, sin. And Father, I ask you to just hear these young people's prayers. Hear their prayers. Let them know that you said if 2 or 3 or more in the midst, you'll show up. And Father, I'm asking you this afternoon to show up and answer their prayers. Because you said you'll never leave them nor forsake them. So Father, I ask you to touch their hearts and minds. You heard their prayers, you heard their minds and hearts. So that's it. And y'all stay blessed and keep God first. From now on, do not. I don't care what you get into, where you're going, how deep you get. Call on the Lord.
Part of Yano and Gutter's plan to change their life is to blow up as rappers. So they got a studio session booked and got to work.
Some is that side, that what I remember. I bet she slide around on the gutter. Nigga know how we get up. What the fuck going on right now? That's what I'm saying. Bun on the back. Some is that side, that what I remember. One more time, son. It don't sound right. Nigga know how I get down. Caught 2 more, I was losing myself. Back. Nigga know how. Come on, twin, go. All right, look, twin. Keep that, cause I see that. I bounce back. I'ma just say, caught 2 more, I was losing myself. Nigga bounce back, nigga bounce back. Nigga know how I get down. Good, I had done spit this shit when I was locked down in the county. He had laid down next to him. The next day, know my young get back. This me and Lil Gunna first song, so goddamn, you know, we had got into a little bang out with the ops, and goddamn, after that, like 5 minutes later, we were going down Memorial Drive, we had got in the car wreck, Gunna broke your leg, so they been trolling and everything. We been low key, getting back rocking shit, so now we back out, back rapping, finna go hard, so we finna drop this on nigga ass.
Can I ask you a really honest question?
Yeah.
Do you view death or prison as your most likely options in life? No?
Yeah, no, I don't really think about this shit like death or jail. Cause I know I can avoid that shit.
So what do you think is your most, like, is it blowing up as a rapper?
Yeah, I wanna pop as a rapper, and I just wanna be able to goddamn have a voice and to be able to do stuff for people, you feel me?
You stayed here last night?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Shit,
Same as it always be. Shit, just me and Twin. Get up early, get to moving around, handle business, you know, barely even sleeping for real, like just lay our head down, really rest our eyes.
We're doing an interview with him, sir, is that okay?
I'm a rapper.
He's a rapper. We're doing
They doing my interview.
Sorry, you have to leave, you cannot do here.
To really understand the challenges fugitives face on the run, we looked at something simple but essential, being clean and having clean clothes. Without a stable place to live, how does someone handle something as basic as laundry and showering?
Being on the run, you might be house to house, couch to couch, place to place. And a lot of times, like when you living like that, you might got a bag. Like a lot of times, nigga might have a bag of clothes. Like nigga might have a book bag. I done had to sit in laundromats for hours. Me and my girl washing all our clothes because we ain't washed clothes and you feel me, in a minute, in two, 3 months. I'm gonna tell you the real. He keep telling them about the cameras.
Yeah, no, I'm coming in here. All right, you good? I'm coming in here to wash my clothes. Why the hell you acting like an asshole though? This my parking lot, nigga. You go look it up. You feel me? You ain't gotta do that, nigga. You feel me? Go ask anybody up here about me, boy. I run this shit. But my uncle them own the shop next door right there. Nigga, my uncle own ATL Exotics. My uncle right there in that Lexus, he own the food spot right here. We with all this shit. We ain't doing none of this shit. This shit just for a bigger picture. We just need like 5 minutes just to record a little thing. We be out your way, Twin. So you gotta keep your shit clean. You only take about $2, $3 to wash your shit real quick, get your shit together, get back right, you feel me?
Right.
Go to the Pilot, hop in the shower, or LA Fitness, you feel me?
We done did that.
If you ain't at the hotel, you go LA Fitness, go to the Pilot, hop in the shower real quick for the free, you feel me? And you gotta make sure you smell good. You
Let
don't
me see
wanna,
your phone.
Even though
What's
I might
your
wear the
phone?
same clothes for a whole week, I'm not overly dirty, you feel me? This shit called Gut Busters, Twin. This shit only cost $5.
That's a good deal.
Let me go.
Nah, that shit, anything.
Twin, on my mama, boy, this shit is good as hell. Yeah, it's just grits and eggs, bro. I'm from the South, Twin. You gotta mix that shit together, Twin. You want a piece? You know you want a piece. Don't even do that. You trying to look all crazy. You know you want a piece. No, I bet Bud's not. Whoa! I got on gutter girl shoes. That's how bad we be thugging.
Mm-hmm.
I might be in these shoes all day.
All right, let's do a speed test and let's show us what you got.
All right, bet.
Well, are we just doing a 40-yard dash?
Man, we're going to the green.
First green cone?
Yeah.
Let's start.
Man, I'm finna leave something there.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, come on. Tommy, get up through there.
I don't know what's going on though.
So where are we going next?
We're going to the headquarters. This is not like a hideout. It's just a duck off.
It's one to duck off.
A duck off. Like a duck off is somewhere where you go, nobody know where you at, but you right up under everybody's noses. And then boom.
One, y'all demon the real one.
I went to sleep probably like 4:30 after I had done popped another perk and I had done sliding a little nigga for a little third round right quick. Get over all the way over to your left
You
lane.
said, are we on any perks right now? Nah, I was just finna look at my manager and tell him like, please, bro, I need one. So put the camera on my manager right quick.
DJ Slime Ball.
He know I need that perk. My leg fucked up. I'm just telling you, I don't want to go back to jail. It's on God. It's a lot of niggas who don't care. They be willing to go back. I don't want to go back, bro. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of swoles, big buff ass niggas. I'm gonna be real, bro. These niggas be scared to talk about it. Yes, you would get your ass beat in jail.
Do you think part of it is because the prison conditions are so terrible that people are like, I would do anything not to go there?
Bro, a nigga not trying to go to DeKalb County Jail, Fulton County Jail, Clayton County Jail. Like, Twin gotta understand, Georgia is fucked up all around the board. From people just be talking about prison. The county jails, the juveniles is fucked up, bro. Like, hey, yeah, nigga be thinking about turning himself in. Nigga will one day, if the conditions right, you feel me? If it makes sense, but I ain't trying to go in there, bro. It's a jungle. My brother just died in prison. They got into a fight in the prison yard, and they were stabbing each other, and you feel me? Got the best of them. Right here, July, little July to my brother.
Right now,
Like a normal day life on the run, bro. Like nigga gotta get his drugs, nigga gotta get everything he need before we go do this shit. So I'm finna go get my drugs, get loaded up, get some weed, get some perk, get some Zan, get some drink. I might get Tommy a perk tonight too, y'all boys. We're going up. Let's go. Keegan,
real cool.
you
I got a question for you.
Huh?
What percent of your income from robbing would you say goes towards getting perks and other drugs?
Most of the money go to responsibilities, but also I say most of it do go to drugs, so I'm not gonna just sit right here and lie to y'all like, hell yeah. I gotta understand, like, it be more to it than just robbing. Like, I hit bro for 2,300 a day because I'm trying to get a goal of 5,500. You feel I'm on the run, but if I can try to get a goal of 5,500, because I'm trying to get a lawyer, I really want to turn myself in, shit like that.
You want to turn yourself in.
Yeah.
The best case scenario for you would be save up some money, get a good lawyer, then beat the case so you don't have it hanging over your shoulder.
Yeah, right. And then so when I come out of jail, I could just be reformed. When I come out, whatever I do, I could just be reformed, as in like knowing I could go head first with everything, like, and put my name on it.
And would you say, speaking of demons, would you say that these perks you're gonna buy kind of silence the demons for you for a little bit?
The perks, nigga get on these drugs really numb a nigga mind, really numb a nigga brain. I got anxiety from being in shootouts, from getting grazed and shit by bullets and I just broke my leg and got in a shootout and crashed March 19th. It's August. They told me I wasn't supposed to walk till December time. Feel me? Like my whole hip was out. I got plates and metal rods in my legs right now. I need perks.
You wanna go do your thing and we'll...
Yeah, I'm about to go get these drugs.
I know these guys aren't people you'd want as your next door neighbors, but especially with Gutta, like you do see good, genuine sides to them, but then you also see a history and a pattern of really bad decisions that damage other people.
This neighborhood right here, this neighborhood right here got a 60 on me.
$60,000?
Yeah.
Can you move your car so I can get out of here then if we need to?
No, we good. I took this old nigga off, you feel me? The first time he tried to put money on my head, right? This nigga gonna try to pay the shooters $1,000, $1,500 up front. Them niggas pulled up on me and gave me the money. This is a true story.
How long ago was this?
This was when I was on the run last year. This is a true story. Like.
And why did someone put 60 on your head?
Cause I took off the old head and he got the money. So, you know, he put the money on top of my head.
Is that why you brought 6 cars to this area?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
But sometimes
I thought we were doing a foolish trap run at first, but now I
usually
understand.
just be me and look gutted though, but you gotta understand, like, they happy for us, you feel me? Like nigga, you even just see them people in my hood walking past you, damn, nigga got Tommy G out here, they saying it so low. But nigga, they can't believe that your ass in Atlanta.
Oh my God, look at what I just saw.
I know.
Hold on, if I see another motherfucker throw chicken bones out of a window, dude, I'm gonna lose it. I'm not kidding, like this gets me so pissed off, Yano.
I got you.
Oh, someone else threw their trash out too. I will tell a street hitman, please pick up his chicken bones. Thank you so much. That's one of my big initiatives, you know what I mean?
I got you.
That's where I stand on business about.
You see, I still walk to the trash can. I ain't worried. Do it look like I'm worried?
You don't look worried. You guys want to meet there?
Yeah.
Can we show this? Can we show this on the cam?
Oh, you can show whatever you'd like.
That's all I need to get in my zone right here.
That's a Percocet?
Don't give me all the time.
Percocet.
That's a Zan?
I was getting you need me some more perks, Twin. I don't got no perks. You gotta get some more perks.
Yeah, well, I know, Twin. That's what I'm saying.
Can't go to the studio 2 perks.
How many perks do you need?
You need like 2 more.
Like 2 more.
How much does a perk cost?
$20.
$20. You'll buy us 2
per
perks?
perk?
Yeah.
Huh?
You'll buy us 2 perks?
Perks, to me, perks are like one of the worst drugs you could ever put in your body.
That's the first thing I need when I wake up. No cap, I'm not the same if I wake up with no perk.
Perks make you feel normal?
Yeah, if I ain't on the perk, I'm telling you, bro, I be different. I gotta get up. First thing I do, go in my field pocket, pull it out, pop that thing.
One thing I've been thinking about for guys like Gutta and Yano and a lot of these street guys we meet is it's this weird paradox that to get out of the streets, you actually have to embrace the streets more. It's like a slingshot or a trampoline that you have to go deep in to get a big enough bounce to come out of. And you have to hit this bullseye. Like most people will get tripped up along the way and to make it out of it without jail, prison, death. What is this? That's why they call it the trap. Because most people just don't make it out. They got some things to do. We're gonna see them a little later tonight and see what else they got going on.
Creeping when I'm slide, we 40 geeked up in a hot box. Switching with a 9, he tried to run, got hit his spine. Got a tripping out his mind, he dropped the window rapid fire.
So we're pulling up to what might be the last stop of the night. Oh nice, Budget Inn Suites. Look at this car right here. Yep, This is where I would stay if I was on the run. This place sucks. That Indian guy spot was way better. I don't even know where to... Is this them? It's crazy when you have that many enemies, how like everyone has to look at everyone as like, this guy might kill me. Do you think they think we're undercovers? Hard to say. Do you think we're witnessing some prostitution? I do think so, buddy. I'm telling you, motels deserve their own documentary. Were they this sketchy back in the day? Twins, how have you guys been? I haven't seen you all day.
Good, we chilling.
I missed you guys. You
We
give me a
missed you too,
freaking
son.
hug, dude. Get over here.
Brother, I ain't gonna lie, brother. I miss you, brother.
Hey, so y'all niggas, what y'all niggas been doing?
Xanax and other stuff.
Perks?
Me too. I'm geeked
Woo.
right now, Tommy.
I got a half a Xan in my pocket.
Right now, Tommy.
Y'all already know
So what were some highlights of the day?
Shit, we in the studio.
In the studio. So basically, goddamn, we gotta goddamn, later on tonight, we gotta make another little move because in 2 days, we gotta goddamn keep paying on Lil Gutter lawyer. So we gotta pay him like, his shit, $70,000, just like mine, he in my same lawyer. So we gotta pay him like $5,000 every month.
Is your lawyer really good?
No, I'm at home. I just showed you what I went through. It's on the news. Know where I'm at. Feet on land.
Well, get what? These niggas think they shot
I don't
me.
even know his
These niggas
name.
think
My
they-
mom know his
These niggas
name.
think they shot me March 16th. I could do
On
this
game.
too. They said I couldn't walk again. They said I was gonna have to learn to walk. I know how to walk already.
My brother, man.
Mama, nigga.
Feet on land. Look at his legs. Good legs. Look at his legs.
When y'all thought y'all shot, nigga.
Look at
y'all
him.
behind the car, pull it up.
You good. That thing legal. You smooth.
Oh, yeah, it's
You smooth, man. Y'all good.
you were saying get behind me, though.
Nah, y'all good,
Are we
man.
getting-
Nah,
Do you
y'all
know who
good,
they
y'all
are?
good, y'all good. I'm just telling my folks so they be on point.
Well protected, I promise you.
The niggas ain't gonna do nothing but look, you hear me? Nigga, I'm on the run for
Also
one.
gonna swing that cutter.
And they looking. I'm on the run for one.
Also
I'll
gonna
do it
swing that
again.
cutter. Slime gonna
I'm on
swing
the
that
run for
cutter.
one. I'll do it again.
DJ
I'm on the run for
Slime
one.
Ball, man.
How many times a day do you guys have a moment like that where it's like, oh no, are we about to get into a shootout?
A lot.
A lot?
And there been a lot of them, they cut Twin.
Yeah.
Somebody had to pull up on Twin earlier, so look, we in the hood, right?
Yeah.
We in the hood earlier, like when we was missing you, when we didn't see you,
Yeah.
we was in the hood chilling and shit. We had all the week. We don't never really be outside in the hood like that because we know what's about to happen, but today we was like, fuck it.
We was outside.
We was outside. I peeped the ops try to low-key pull up. You feel me? I ain't even tell nobody. I peeped the ops try to low-key pull up. But when you already got that pistol in your hand walking around and you see them like before they even really see you, you feel me? These niggas ain't gonna do nothing but pull back off. Cause they know they late. These niggas want to be, these niggas don't want to catch a body walking nigga till they see that and see them face to face. You feel me?
They want to catch a drop,
They
want
want
to
to see
pay
you
attention.
like this and woo like us. It don't matter, bro, what it is. We gonna walk up to you. When you see us, when you trying to pull your gun out, we gonna do it to you. Be on there. On my mama.
We got the side door open right here. We're gonna go straight side though. On the east side, we might go hotel in the city. You understand what I'm saying? We come, hold up right quick, Twin. Hold up. Put the camera down right quick. They handling their business. For sure, Twin.
Do you have an ounce for me as well?
You know
Get wet, nah, these real steppers up here too. Get wet. It's real shit going on all over Atlanta. They try to act like this ain't Atlanta. Get wet. But who? They know what's going on.
We just ran into a real one.
You dig what I'm saying, man? Yeah, they walk right into it. These a real dope boy, real trench man. I'm Bert G. Nah, they ain't by who, but y'all don't even want to be over here right now.
It be hot.
It be blazing.
I know they had a hotel.
Dude, I've been in the parking lot for 30 minutes.
I know.
It be blazing.
Bob the tail, Twin.
This is gonna be amazing.
Yo, we stand here. Yeah, this is a good one. Hey, this.
My girlfriend. Shout out my girlfriend. Y'all niggas get y'all the real one. Y'all niggas ain't got no real one. Y'all niggas sad. Y'all niggas wake up every day trying to cause they ain't got no real one, nigga. I'm on the run, living this shit, boy.
I like it, yeah.
My brother with me every day.
You feel me, bro?
Living this shit, nigga. Nigga ain't scared. Nigga police gotta do their job. Nigga, I'm on the run. Nigga having this shit every way.
This is gonna be random, but I want to hear what you have to say. If you had a genie with 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
All right, bring my brother Chet back. Unlimited Percocets. I don't even know the third one.
You said unlimited Percocets?
Yes.
One more.
And for this shit to pop. This rap shit, everything, me, Lil Gutter, Slime, DJ Slime Bar, Oso, everybody, we all doing. You feel me? I want this shit just to pop.
Every once in a while on the channel, we get to meet some absolute characters. I'm really rooting for you guys. I'm cheering for you guys.
For sure.
Their music videos are linked in the description. Blow them up. Big Dog's Gotta Eat. Drop them a comment.
RP Chet.
Zay, long live Zay, long live Chet, long live Drink.
Long live Drink.
Feel me?
RP Big Man, RP Damien.
GBO.
Appreciate your time coming to the A, you feel me? Appreciate y'all for coming in this motherfucker recording us.
Nigga, still on the run.
Like, tell me like this. Like
I'm
this,
still running.
Yeah, like that.
I'm still running, nigga. If I get to go to jail or anything, bro, I'm still call you. Give me Tommy G number. You better answer that phone, bro. You hear and say, collect card.
Once you throw that pyramid up.
Another week comes to a close. Guys, I want to do this in every major city across the country, I am looking for people that might want to lay a little bit lower than this. But if it sounds like you want to tell your story, I'd love to capture it with you. So email at TommyGMcGee123@gmail.com or DM me at TommyGMcGee. All right, guys. Me llamo Tommy G. Estoy en Chicago con los Venezuelans.
$6320 University.
Wait.
Venezuela.
If you're talking to people, getting their stories, enjoy this journey. To understand Chicago's migrant crisis, let's first start by covering what has been going on in the country responsible for most of the migrants, Venezuela. For years, Venezuela has been suffering from hyperinflation. It began in the 1980s with double-digit inflation, and in 2019, the Central Bank of Venezuela estimates that inflation reached over 53 million%. Among the list of reasons of why this has happened is rampant government corruption and extreme amounts of money printing. This has resulted in massive shortages of food, medicine, and access to electricity. So, in order to survive, millions of Venezuelans have resorted to fleeing to other countries for a chance at a better life. Places like Colombia, Panama, Peru, and the United States. To get to the United States, migrants have to brave the Darien Gap, where they not only have to contend with snake bites and drowning, but also armed paramilitary groups that prey on migrants. Then they have to pass through the Panamanian jungle on foot and have to survive going through Mexico, where they may be robbed and beaten by both Mexican police and cartel affiliates. And finally, they make it to the US. And in places like Texas, government officials have decided to bus migrants to sanctuary cities like New York and Chicago to deal with the issue. Today, we go into the migrant camps, speak to the people, and speak to local residents on how the crisis is affecting their life. Let's begin. So we're downtown Chicago. This is the nice fancy area of the downtown, but hidden in plain sight is actually the hotel that's hosting the most migrants across the whole city. There are about 1,500 migrants in the Inn of Chicago, and that's going to be our first stop of the day to investigate this story and see what the hell is going on with this migrant crisis that's hitting the country. This is something that a lot of American cities are going to have to contend with. Chicago and New York are in emergency situations. Their budgets are going crazy. They're going to be heavily in debt because of this crisis. We're going to have to figure out how we want to operate as a country. More than 17,000 migrants are currently calling Chicago home and are being housed in places like the O'Hare Airport, police stations, universities, and other temporary shelters, which leads some Chicago residents to wonder why they aren't helping Chicago's homeless in the same way that they're helping Chicago's migrants. Also, just a side note, a migrant is a person that is here on temporary work. I don't even know if the word migrant is the appropriate term for these Venezuelan folks. ¿Y dónde eres?
De Venezuela.
Mucha de la gente que están aquí son de Venezuela, ¿sí?
La mayoría, sí, señor.
¿Qué está ocurrido en Venezuela?
La situación económica, para la familia no hay nada.
¿Fue difícil encontrar un trabajo en Venezuela?
Muy difícil conseguir trabajo en Venezuela.
¿Qué fue tu trabajo antes de la crisis?
Construcción.
¿Qué es tu experiencia en América ahora?
Tengo un poco de haber llegado, pero es diferente a lo que uno está acostumbrado a ver, pues.
¿Cuántos días está en Estados Unidos?
Tengo una semana apenas que llegué.
¿Qué quieres ser en tu futuro?
Para poder estar aquí legalmente y conseguir un buen trabajo.
Señor, ¿quieres compartir tu cuenta? Dígame sobre tu viaje aquí.
Vamos en el tren, pasando la selva.
¿Conoces la bestia?
La bestia, claro. Lo más peligroso fue Monterrey, Reynosa. Le quitan la cantidad de dinero, te matan. Están quitando niños.
¿El cartel o la policía?
No, los carteles.
¿Sientes más tranquilo ahora en los Estados Unidos?
Claro, es.
¿Qué disfruta más sobre Estados Unidos?
Porque hay seguridad, este es un país seguro.
¿Eres con tu familia aquí?
Sí, tengo mis 2 hijos y mi mujer.
¿Por qué viajas aquí a Estados Unidos?
Vengo de Colombia. Colombia se está poniendo igual que Venezuela ya. No tenía trabajo, todo se está poniendo caro, no se consigue trabajo.
¿Haces la viaje a la bestia?
Sí, claro.
¿Con tu hija?
Con mi hija. 3 días viajando en la bestia con mi hija y 3 días en la selva del Darién. Con mi hija y mi otro hijo y mi señora.
¿Qué piensas sobre Estados Unidos?
Aquí muy bien, gracias a Dios, todo bien.
Are you a local Chicagoan?
I am not. I am from about an hour away.
Should we continue to be sanctuary cities, or should we say, hey, enough is enough?
But we should continue to be a sanctuary city, and instead of complaining about the symptoms of why we have people coming in and what a strain it is on our systems, our resources, our communication, our transportation, we should help the antecedent issues with it. One, help the people find a way to make their countries better. Help the people find a way to assimilate in society, not just coming into the larger cities, but also into different parts of the U.S. and even other countries too.
The biggest holder of the migrants in the city is just down the street. How is it impacting the city right now?
I have some friends who some of the migrants are staying next door to them. They're struggling with that a little bit. One day is empty building, the next day there's a community there, and they're complaining about the noise, they're complaining about some of the behavior. Kind of it's a tough situation because you feel sorry for individuals who's trying to make a better life for themselves. So it's like no one's fault, but then it's not a good situation for anybody. This country has a homeless issue. Now you can build tents and find places for people that wasn't here 2 weeks ago. What's this issue that you got homelessness in this country that you can't find money to do?
It looks like they're putting them up in like the fancy hotels too. That's what I thought was kind of interesting. It's not like they're putting people in the Super 8 motel.
Well, it's not premier. The location is, but it's like what's available. That was a hotel that's empty, so it's like, okay.
I know that of the projected city budget, it's supposed to be over $500 million in deficit next year. A third of it's going to be because of the migrant issue. Do you think there's going to be more awareness or protest in Chicago? Because I see some communities that are fiercely against it.
For them to just sit up here with this crap and we're supposed to listen to it.
I'm the deputy mayor for immigrant, migrant, and refugee rights.
These decisions need to be brought to the community.
How can you come into a community and dump people in our community? This is not fair.
It's going to destroy our business. It's going to destroy our hopes and dreams.
Some communities that are fiercely for it.
We should continue to be a sanctuary city.
So guys, I think I misspoke. I looked up Chicago residents happy about the migrant shelter and could only find protest videos. So looks like no one actually in the city is happy about it.
$500 million, that's a lot. Where was that before? Why is this migrant thing all of a sudden money is falling out of the tree?
Obviously there's a crisis at the border. Governor Abbott is shipping about 40 or 50 people from Texas every single day. How do you feel about Governor Abbott doing that?
It's sort of like, come on, man. You know what I mean? But then you say, okay, well, I want you to feel the pain that I'm feeling, right? I understand that, but it seems like that he's trying to make it difficult for you versus turn into a more political statement to show you up versus trying to really be helpful.
Do you think Chicago should continue to be a sanctuary city, I should say?
I think it has to be. I run the Chicago Marathon every year, and we talk about, oh, you run through all these different ethnic neighborhoods. So one minute we're saying we're this big international city, and then you can't be a big international city and not be welcoming.
¿Qué está ocurriendo en Venezuela ahora?
Venezuela está hecho un desastre, ahorita no hay empleo.
¿Es la falta de gobierno?
Claro.
¿Piensa que Maduro gana la elección o no?
No. Ellos son los que llevan el control de todo, de máquinas las controlan ellos. Es la única forma que puedan ganar.
¿Qué es tu sueño de un trabajo?
Tener un trabajo estable y estar bien aquí.
¿Tú compras este coche en Estados Unidos?
Sí.
¿Cuánto cuesta?
$3,000. Aquí en Estados Unidos tú trabajas y tienes todo. Carro, moto, casa, todo.
¿Cómo peligroso es este barrio?
Un poco peligroso.
¿Conoces personas que fue robaron?
Sí, robaron.
¿Él fue robaron?
Sí, también robaron.
Okay.
A un amigo también.
Escucho que fue robaron
llevaron?
Se llevaron el catalizador. El carro estaba parado allá frente a la escuela, se metieron y cortaron.
¿Cómo es tu experiencia en Estados Unidos ahora?
Es un país muy bueno, estable.
¿Qué piensas sobre socialistas y comunistas?
Socialismo resulta ser como un cáncer.
Hola. We have you here? Oh, I thought some of the guys invited us in. I don't know. Chicago is really cutting down on access here. I get it. Me gusta tu Jordans. ¿Cuántas semanas está aquí en Estados Unidos?
1 year, 3 months.
¿Qué es tu experiencia en Estados Unidos?
Una experiencia buena.
Hay algunas personas que están enojados. Ellos dicen, hey, hay personas sin casa que están americanos, hay veterans de guerreros que no reciben dinero o casas y ellos ven hombres de Venezuela reciben cuartos y más y ellos están enojados. ¿Qué piensas sobre esto?
Solo se ve aquí lo superficial, pero por dentro no saben cómo es por dentro. En un cuarto vemos 30, 20 personas, ¿no? Y una camilla pequeña.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola.
¿Qué estás cocinando?
Pequeños.
Muy rico y sabroso.
Rico, sabroso.
¿Disfruta tu vida en Estados Unidos?
Sí, trabajando para la familia.
Muchas gracias por la comida, muy sabroso. El señor más guapo en todo de Chicago aquí, ¿eh? ¿Cómo es vida en Chicago? ¿Más stable y seguro?
Sí, seguro.
¿Cuánto cuesta para un cortar de pelo?
Un corte, 40, 35.
No necesito un cortar. No, aquí, pero aquí sí. Mi esposo dice que es un salva aquí.
A Chicago,
Para la película, puedes mudar tu booty como esto. ¿Conoces twerk?
Twerking, yes, but no.
¿Eres un cocinera?
Sí.
Para vivir aquí, ¿cuántos dólares por día necesita?
20 la hora, sería bueno.
Tiene un buen día, okay? Guys, this has been very interesting to see. I mean, these people are making the best of their situation. They're making do. They're cooking in the park, they're building community, and they're doing the best they can. So you can't really fault the Venezuelans. We would do the same exact thing in their shoes. And literally everyone we've talked to, all they want to do is be able to work. That's all anyone ever said. No one said, I want a Lamborghini, I want a mansion. Let's continue this journey. Well, Chicago welcomed me. How much is this ticket gonna be? $75 ticket.
Eso lo paga YouTube.
And just a block away, we got the migrant crisis happening. What is that like, experiencing that in your neighborhood?
I believe that the city of Chicago should have did a little bit more for the residents, but it's like there's no order over here.
Some people are upset because they're saying, you know what, there's a lot of Americans here that need help. We have some really tough neighborhoods, we have veterans, we have homeless that we're not really taking care of. But hey, brand new people that just got here from Venezuela, put them up in a hotel, put them up here. What are your thoughts on that?
I work for the Department of Children and Family Services, and I see the homeless crisis happening in Chicago. In the wintertime, we're passing out blankets, but not trying to get into a heated place. I believe that the funds that's been spent for the migrants should have been spent for the residents here, stabilize them, and then move on to helping others.
So they say Chicago is going to be over $500,000 in debt, and a third of that issue is going to be because of the migrant crisis. What does that make you think?
The taxpayers.
Yeah.
One thing, I didn't support Trump, but I did support he wasn't bringing over more to the United States of America.
Should Chicago remain a sanctuary city?
I think that we should remain a sanctuary city under certain terms and laws, but not just busing 15,000 people over a day or no place to put them.
How has the Venezuelan crisis impacted your life? They're right over there. There's hundreds of them. How does it impact
anybody come into your house and say, "F with you," in your skin?
Is that what they're doing?
I'm talking about right here. It's cool if you knew me, right?
Yeah.
But you don't know me, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of awkward, yeah.
Do you think Chicago should still be a sanctuary city?
Oh, it always is a sanctuary city.
Do you want more people to come in?
They ain't got a problem them coming. It's you staying without you paying.
When you see the Chicago government handing out tons of money, hundreds of millions of dollars to the migrants, but then we have our homeless, we have our tough neighborhoods, we have our veterans, what does that make you feel?
Where the money going?
Just down the street, there's hundreds of migrants. Across the city, there's thousands of migrants. How has it impacted your life as a Chicago resident?
It hasn't affected me though. I don't have no problem with it, you know.
Are you glad that Chicago is a sanctuary city? So Governor Abbott from Texas, he's been sending migrants that arrive there. He's been sending 40 or 50 of them at a time in a bus, and now it's built up to thousands of migrants. What is your message if you could talk to Governor Abbott?
What you do for others, you should do for everybody. I believe that everybody needs help.
The next president that runs goes on a platform of closing down our borders. Would doing that make you want to vote for him?
Nah, that wouldn't make me vote for him though.
All right, folks, we brought you an inside look to the Chicago migrant crisis. Thank you for watching, and as always, love you. See you next. Hello, folks. My name is Tommy G, and today I'm in Dearborn, Michigan, the most Muslim place in America. So if I'm going to tell you hello, I got to tell you, salam. When you drive around Dearborn, Michigan, the swirl of Arabic letters fill the air. 150,000 Arab Americans call this place home, and it has the largest mosque in the United States. This video was going to be released in Ramadan of 2024, but given the troubling events that are unfolding in the Middle East, I thought this would be a critical time to release this video. You see, we fear what we do not understand, and many Americans do not understand Islam. Is this a religion of radical behavior and acts of terror? Or is this a religion that produces some of the most generous people on the planet, people who are kind and have conservative values? That is for you to decide. Join me as I take you to Dearborn, Michigan, the most Muslim place in America. So folks, we are going to the most Muslim city in America, Dearborn, Michigan, and we're here during a special time, Ramadan. The Muslims have kind of been thrown into that mix where they're a little bit misunderstood or people don't know their intentions, and to be honest, if you're not a Muslim, who's read that book? I know I haven't, so how much could you really know about them until you've studied what they do? Not a drop of water, not a bite of food, and you can only break your fast at the sundown or before sun up. It's a very disciplined practice that I have a lot of respect for. First, we meet our contact, Ahmad, who's going to be taking us on this beautiful journey. Stay tuned.
Hello in Arabic is salam.
Salam.
Salam, exactly. Short for assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
You're a natural, let's go.
I'm fluent already, huh?
Welcome to Dearborn in Islam. Ramadan is an Islamic month. For fasting, it's one of the pillars of Islam. We have 5 pillars. The reason why we fast is so we can remember God's blessings, so we could think about all the blessings we have. We worship Him more during the day. And right now, I'm so thirsty, but God wants to test my patience. Am I gonna give up? So this month really helps us learn patience.
29 or 31 days?
This year, 29 days. Now, there are exceptions. If you're sick, you're not supposed to fast. If you're an elderly, you don't fast. If you're a child, you don't fast. If a girl is on her period, she doesn't fast.
How old does a kid have to be to make the...
Once they hit puberty, mostly 13 and older.
When you learn to discipline yourself to pray 5 times a day, you discipline yourself not to drink, you discipline yourself not to eat, there's nothing that you can't discipline yourself to do. So there's halal and haram for the food that we eat. Halal food is food that is butchered in Islamic manner. So haram is anything not permissible, anything that's a sin, anything bad. Halal is anything acceptable, permissible, good.
What are some vocabulary words I'm going to need to learn from my experience today?
Taqwa. Taqwa is to get to a level where you love God, you fear God, and you are able to control yourself because of the extent that you have appreciation after the appreciation of Allah, God, that by itself prepare you to the rest of the year.
It seems across most religions that fasting is a tool to get closer to God. Jesus was in the desert for 40 nights. Muslims have the Ramadan. Native Americans would go on a vision quest in the woods without food. Buddha fasted under a tree for many years. Why is fasting such an important way to speak to God? And why do we have to go hungry to be able to talk to this guy?
Just try it and you'll know. The things you thought they're important, all this material life or this competition we have in life, they become something minimal in your life.
Was it hard to be a Muslim in America after September 11th? We went into a made-up war. I think we're all finding out after the fact that a lot of the information we had was wrong, and we got propaganda from our government, and we went in and we made demons out of a lot of people that had nothing to do with anything.
Let me clarify that strong statement I said about fake wars. After 9/11, we decided to invade Iraq under the pretense of Iraq having weapons of mass destruction, when there was no strong evidence of such.
Bottom line, there were no weapons of mass destruction. Going into Iraq may have been the worst decision any president has made in the history of this country. That's how bad it is.
Dick Cheney, before becoming vice president, was the CEO of Halliburton, one of the world's largest oil service companies. He became vice president under George Bush, and when our government decided to invade Iraq, Halliburton was awarded a $7 billion non-compete contract to operate Iraqi oil wells. Perhaps a slight conflict of interest here. Conservative estimates state that 300,000 Iraqi civilians lost their life in this war, and American taxpayers footed the bill at a tune of $757 billion. No weapons of mass destruction were found, which led to this soldier confronting George Bush.
Mr. Bush, when are you going to apologize for the million Iraqis that are dead because you lied? You lied about weapons of mass destruction. You lied about connections to 9/11. You lied about Iraq being a threat. You sent me to Iraq. You sent me to Iraq in 2003. My friends are dead. You killed people. You lied about WMD. A million Iraqis are dead because you lied.
And this is just one war, not to mention the questionable wars we had in Syria, Libya, and Afghanistan. Back to the video.
It was hard, particularly for our sisters. When they wear hijab and they come out, they know they're Muslims.
Walk us through a story of discrimination in America simply because of being a Muslim.
I think you can just go to the airport and experience and take a look.
What is it like being a teenage Muslim girl in America?
The best thing ever. Like, people are like, oh, like, don't you get stared at and stuff. People look at me, but honestly, when people look at me, it's like the best thing ever. I'm like, yeah, I'm different.
A criticism that people might have of Islam is that women are oppressed. I know we have a few women in the room. Do you feel you're oppressed as a Muslim woman?
No. Like, I feel like God has certain rules for a reason. For example, God wants me to dress modestly for a reason.
It doesn't let people look at my body, mostly my character. I feel protected, and it just makes us closer to God, and it makes, like, you know, people not to fall in love with beauty, the beauty of character.
To keep our minds pure is a good thing.
Well, Islam promotes the preservation of the family unit. Very important. So in a family unit, obviously there's individuals and they have roles to play.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Good.
Who is fasting right now?
In their age, like the boys that are not supposed to.
The people that did fast, what made you decide to do that challenge?
Do it for God. When you turn 9 years old, you have to fast, and I'm 10 years old.
What's happening tonight when the sun goes down? Can someone tell me about that?
You eat like good food.
Do you think doing this makes you stronger as a person?
Yes.
What I've learned in life is that by doing tough things, you become tough yourself, and it's a tough world, so it's important to be tough. Would you guys agree with that? This is called the wudu.
Wudu, exactly. Yep.
The first thing you want to do is take your shoes and socks off. You say, Anwi an atawadda'u qurbatan ila Allahi ta'ala.
Qurbatan ila Allahi ta'ala.
Take your right hand, fill it with some water, and then go across your face. Start from the top, and go down. Yep, just like that. Get all as much as you can across your face. Then you take your right hand again, put it in your left hand, and then start from your elbow and just swipe down, all the way down, just like that. And then you take your right hand again, and then you go down, and you swipe all the way down. We're done with the work. So you just come like this. You take from here, and you go down.
You are now in the spiritual state of wudu. During the prayer, we have to prostrate on natural surfaces, not artificial carpet. So this is just mud that's been hardened. We prostrate on a natural surface.
So after you're done with prayer, what do you do?
And then we start the next prayer.
So we just finished the noon prayer.
Yep.
So the next one is the afternoon prayer.
Ramadan is a time of feasting, and to feast, a Muslim must eat their food in a religiously pure way. This butcher explains the process.
I guess he doesn't do it here live, but what we can do is he said he can walk you through the process and show you what he does. I guess a bit better than nothing, right?
Salam.
ياخذ الخروف. First thing يعني تحطها اتجاه القبلة.
From this point on earth in Michigan or in the United States in general, Mecca is going to be north.
تأخذ الذبيحة. تقول بسم الله. الذبيحة إذا ما ذكر عليها اسم الله للمسلمين.
What do you think happens to you when you die?
First thing when you go to the grave, they will come ملكان.
Two angels.
Two angels. They will ask you من ربك, من نبيك, ما هو دينك, ما هو كتابك.
And if you answer those questions correctly,
answer it. If you didn't do it in this life, when he wasn't alive, you can't take it. Follow what Allah He said in the Quran, you will answer.
Islam is really a continuation of all of the divine prophets and teachings that came in the past. We're on the same path of doing good and belief in God that Abraham and Moses and Jesus and all of the biblical prophets had, and Islam is just that version of that for our times.
That's a gift from my store.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that guy's hospitality. Thank you, sir.
Organic honey.
Thank you.
Welcome anytime.
In our tradition, dates are eaten at iftar time, and they're very much eaten in Ramadan, and even other times besides Ramadan.
See, it's going to be more of like stuff versus food.
So on the right is the Kaaba, Mecca.
So I think in Christianity, there's a lot of images of, or like portraits of Jesus, for example, or his family.
This is an important one to cover.
This is important. In Islam, we don't have pictures of our prophets or religious figures.
Pictures of Allah and Muhammad are forbidden?
Forbidden, yeah. You can't.
Is that punishable by death?
I don't know about that. It's something that's not tolerated.
Any drawings or depiction of Allah or the Prophet Muhammad is extremely taboo in the Muslim world. An example of this is when French teacher Samuel Paty was beheaded in France after he showed his students controversial cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad in a class he was teaching about free speech.
It means there's no God but God, and Muhammad is the messenger of God. It's the Arabic calligraphy that's kind of shaped.
And that phrase you just said is one of the most common phrases repeated in Islam, right?
Yes.
Pretty big. We import, at least our families, import it straight from Lebanon in these containers here. They run about something like that. You got the mini croissants, everything Arabic.
Fun big sandwich goes down here?
No, you gotta tear it off into pieces.
A bunch of these my mom made tonight for us for iftar as well. So this is more of your fried section here. You have fried falafel, chicken, fish.
We went back to the Airbnb to take a couple-hour nap. I got dry lips, a dry mouth, a hungry stomach. I hope this table is piled high with hummus. How are you feeling, Miguel?
I feel okay. I'm not that hungry for some reason.
How are you, Tommy?
How are you?
Oh, yeah, my name is Ahmed.
Salam, salam.
Salam alaikum.
This is falafel.
So this is beef, that's chicken. This is
Fried kibbeh.
fried kibbeh. So these are grape leaves and they're stuffed with rice and beef. These are cabbage stuffed with rice and beef, same concept. And these are also beef stuffed with beef. You'll see when you open it. It's pretty good. And this side is the hummus too that you're asking about.
Yeah.
Right here.
And that's tabbouleh, right?
Yes, that's tabbouleh, that's fattoush, if you heard of fattoush. This is baba ganoush, hummus. We have two types of soup, lentil soup and vegetable soup.
What's with the symbology of this moon?
Muslims go by the lunar calendar. We are in the month of Ramadan. Ramadan is actually the month.
Go on.
اللهم لك صمنا وعلى رزقك أفطرنا فتقبل منا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. Welcome, guys, everybody. Allah help yourself.
So that was a good, quick, short prayer that we say before we eat and we're ready to break our fast.
The first bite. Wait, is the sun down? Did everyone?
Oh, yeah. It's officially down.
Okay, good. So everyone that goes on the pilgrimage gets the nickname Hajj.
Typically those who go, they'll be called Hajj or Haji.
And Haji is for the?
Females.
And how many of you have been on the pilgrimage?
Too young. You have to be like committed.
How old is the average person when they go?
Typically 40s, 50s. I went to age 20.
You were a serious young man.
Yeah, I was like the youngest person there.
So I imagine your family parties always go well because there's not anyone drinking too much alcohol.
Zero.
So I feel like if you look at why fights start, or most of the time it's alcohol is involved. And so if you avoid alcohol, you avoid a lot of trouble in your life.
Yeah.
You did a fantastic job, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is it true that in this community it's really important to have a nice beard?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's necessarily important, but most Muslim men, grow beards.
Am I looked at as still like a boy because I don't have a beard?
I wouldn't really say that.
Are you optimistic about your future? Do you think we're headed in a good direction or a bad direction?
The fate is all on you. Whatever you do or whatever you choose to do, it determines your fate in the later future. And you will get in a better place.
We gotta get this kid on a loudspeaker in Milwaukee. What'd you say? You're happy.
Yeah. The key to happiness is when you have people that you enjoy or people that make your life brighter. Happiness can also be fun, doing things that you like.
What year will you turn 35?
2048. Not a year.
All right, so 2048, are you gonna run for office and help save the country?
I don't think that's where I want to be headed.
What do you want to be when you grow up? We'll start right to left.
I want to be a doctor. I want to be a housewife.
Okay.
Maybe like a surgeon. I want the finer things in life, so I'm gonna be a neurosurgeon. I want to be either a cardiologist or an orthopedic surgeon.
Oh, nice. Whoa.
Yeah, that's the one you want to try first. Adaniti. That hits, right?
That's straight Boston.
It like warms the whole, man. You know what I mean?
Cream cheese, bread, and honey on the top.
Let's see it, Tommy.
No, solid 8.5.
Wow, that's up there.
How we gained 20 pounds in Dearborn, Michigan, dude.
So we're going to enter the prayer room. There's Sheikh is giving a lecture in English, and we're about to listen in on what's going on.
Rebellious, audacious with God Almighty.
We got a Christian church right here. We have the biggest mosque in North America right here. And it's a good representation that we can live in harmony. I think it's the media, dude. It comes back to Republican, Democrat, Christian, Muslim, white, black. It's all nonsense.
In Dearborn, as you can see, we literally live side by side. Never had any problems.
Have a lot of the same values.
Core values are all there. Just be a good person. That's all it is.
Folks, there's a lot of crazy stuff happening in this country, and it's time for us to band together and rise up. The people that write the narratives aren't going to be in charge much longer. We write the narratives.
Absolutely.
So Ahmad, my impression of Muslims in Dearborn, Michigan is this. People that are very hardworking, people that are disciplined, people that are very generous, very educated, family motivated. Have I forgotten anything?
I would say you caught it on point, man. That's the core of what we've got here. Just hardworking, honest, good people is the goal Islam tries to spread. So I hope when you guys watch this and you understand this is the majority of America here. This is what we represent. Any extremists or people who are not like this, please understand that's the minority.
To me, this is an American that I'd want to raise a family next door to and have my kids next door to. So I've had a wonderful time. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Hey, we'll see you guys next week, and
salam.
Salam. Folks, as of releasing this video, there's a lot going on in the world right now. It feels like World War III is about to happen in the Middle East, and this is the time for reasonable Muslims and Jews and Christians and just people of this world to come together and think about ways that we can love each other and have peace. Which might sound naive to say, but I hope it's true. We'll see you guys. Folks, we're here in Washington, D.C., looking at one of the biggest problems growing in America right now. In cities all around the country, homelessness is growing.
At nighttime, you'll see weird things. Men fucking men, women fucking women.
And we're here to explore, hear people's stories, and learning more about this issue that's affecting people all over the country. Come with us as we explore. How do you think drugs get to the hood?
The government bring it. Get drag queens in the library? What the f? I gotta say it because you gotta.
People that are just surviving.
Welcome to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., where there's money, power, and politics. It's a city where politicians and lobbyists make their fortune. After all, 3 of the 5 richest counties in America are Washington, D.C. suburbs. But amidst this city of luxury and extravagance, there looms a hidden crisis. You see, Washington, D.C. is home to one of the biggest homeless populations in the country. But there's something strange. It isn't out in the open like Skid Row or the Zone in Phoenix. The homeless here are tucked away. They're here, but you have to find them. And today we do just that, hitting the pavement to learn more about the city's homeless issue and speaking to the homeless in their camps.
Today we're in America's capital, Washington, D.C., to explore the issue of homelessness. Per capita, this is actually one of the highest rates of homelessness in the country. And I'm always intrigued by people's stories, how they started as a kid in a house and one day ended up on the street.
It used to be a tent city.
The city cleared everyone out of here?
Yeah.
An encampment built up over 3 years, cleared in just 3 hours.
The McPherson Square encampment will be cleared out on February 15th. There have been high levels of criminal activity and violence at that site.
Is homelessness a big issue in Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, it still is.
It seems like the city is doing a good job of trying to make it look like there's not an issue, but there actually is an issue?
Yeah, because I still see tents here and there.
So how long was this place home?
A long time.
So this should be a good spot for you?
Yeah, because, you know, you had the churches and stuff, they would come here and they would help.
So at one point, this used to be a tent city, and some people might be upset. Hey, why'd you clear those people off? And I see both sides of this. On one end, someone that's in a very hard circumstance, you want them to be able to rest their head somewhere at night, and a public square might be a good fit. On the other, if you're walking around and there's feces and needles and people doing crazy and mentally ill things, and you live around here, you probably want to clear it out. It's one of those things that it's easy to be sympathetic until it's next door to your house. How you doing?
Good, bro.
Okay.
How's it been?
You look like you're borderline trying to blend in around here.
Yeah, I'm a businessman. I wanted to give the homeless the respect they deserve.
We're having trouble finding homeless people.
Well, I think this is the most homeless place in America, so we'll be able to find them somewhere. I think there's a bit of a trend there. Los Angeles, one of the richest places. New York, one of the richest places. DC, one of the richest places. All 3 the most homeless places.
You have an interesting blend of chess games going on, and then people that are just surviving. Find all these tents, but there's no one around.
This is turning into a very bizarre adventure we're going on.
It's almost more of a mystery than exploring the actual issue. We have our first person. So tell the people what it's like living out here and what it takes to survive.
But you can't tell people you have money, but I do. I tell them I get a Social Security check. And then they come around a certain time of the month, and then I fake believe that people are related to me, so they stay away from me. They got my passport, actually, my birth certificate, and my Social Security card in Miriam's Kitchen safe. They've had it for 3 years now.
That's a place that helps a lot of the community, right?
They're supposed to help people with housing. But I've been sending emails for 3 years telling them about the drugs, the alcohol, the prostitution.
Is it bad around here?
Once you go that way, at nighttime, you'll see and hear things. Men f***ing men, women, you know, f***ing women.
Oh, you got 2 tents?
Yeah, I had quite.
Do you got any roommates?
I don't do roommates.
Is there someone that you feel like is after you or after us?
All the time.
Do you want to give us a little tour? So it's pretty bare bones. We got a yoga mat to sleep on, some clothes. How do you get fresh water?
TW has a water hole.
And do you use those to go to the bathroom, or are those?
I use trash bags. There's no way I'm going in there with nothing.
What's your most important supplies?
Soap and water.
I appreciate your
bare minimum, my necessity. Social Security card.
We'll blur that.
I don't give a f***. You can't hack me. I'm Irish.
Me and Brandon are on a quest to be the best YouTube journalists on the platform. In honor of this, we made a t-shirt of us kicking mainstream media's ass, because after all, we show you the stuff that they won't. Limited edition, check it out, TommyGMcGee.com. You'll look fresh as fuck.
So this is something that we've both covered a few times now, and I feel like no matter how many times we cover it, it still doesn't make any more sense. It's still puzzling to get to the bottom of, and I feel like it's a problem that feels like something that will just never go away.
Yeah, it's like a problem that even when you go into these communities and talk to them, they don't seem to have a solution, but they do have a lot of complaints, right? There's something going on in DC that it seems like they're doing it right.
It's important to me to make sure people are comfortable sharing their story with me on camera. So Brandon and I go off and speak with these folks to get the all clear.
How do people survive around here? Because I would imagine it's quite a job surviving.
It depends on the person. Because me, myself, my IQ is 144. So I survive over my wits.
If you were mayor, what would you do to help the homeless issue in Washington, D.C.?
I would fix the fucking pedophile issue first.
What's that?
It's a nasty ass town, I already told you that. Fucking Comet Ping Pong, Gordy's. I know all that shit, I don't forget shit. I know their faces too.
Are you talking about Pizzagate?
I could be.
What do you think about Pizzagate?
It's fake. This shit's fucking real, Joe.
How long have you been here for?
9 months.
9 months? Is it hard to survive out here? So how many people live in this area right here?
2 men.
So you sometimes have people move in next door to you that you don't really know?
What's up, Chaos, man?
How you doing?
I'm Mike.
What's going on? I'm Tommy, nice to meet you. If you were mayor of Washington, D.C., what would you do about the homeless situation? What would you do to help people and make sure the city is safe?
Let me tell you why homelessness in metropolitan cities would never be fixed. COVID hit, right? Trump got everybody in the United States money. If you didn't get that money when COVID hit, you're just lazy.
Was that a good idea or a bad idea to give everyone money?
A bad idea, man. Look at our budget now. You got regular unemployment, you had the pandemic unemployment. Every homeless person out here was getting $785 a week. You would think that every homeless person out here would be in a house by now.
Not saying against the bullshit ass holiday.
What holiday's bullshit?
June, all the holidays are bullshit.
Do you think that Black History Month falls on the right month?
Fuck no. It should be June and Gay Pride should be February. I'll be honest with you, I don't condone that stuff, but I'm not against it either. It's your personal choice. Keep it in your house though. You don't see me off and just doing everything outside. Keep that shit in your house. Stop teaching my children that shit. Children don't know what they're doing till they're 18. That's common sense. Fucking drag queens in the library and they see it's an art.
On top of the free money, you got free clothes, shelter provided to you. The city gives you tents for free. People like you come around, pay $10 a person to do an interview. The churches to come out every Saturday and Sunday. You give out gift cards and all of these things, right? 90% of that that's dispersed goes back into drugs. We're homeless by choice.
Throwing money at the issue is not going to do it, but it's more so making the resources for people.
Resources, that's what I mean. The money, you need more resources.
How common do you think mental illness is in the homeless community?
90%.
How common do you think drug addiction is in the homeless community?
No, I disagree. I think mental illness is 1,000%.
Like, what about childhood trauma?
That starts the drugs.
The females out here, most of them have childhood trauma from molestation, believe it or not.
What the f? I gotta say it because they either give the children dollars to give to the and they think we're stupid, and they got fucking help.
All right, man, well, thank you so much.
What are your takeaways so far?
I was skeptical about the fact that DC offered free housing and free apartments to people, specifically like veterans. I didn't know that they gave free apartments to them. And as we talked to people like that veteran we just spoke to, it's apparently true. So it seems that DC is providing a lot of free housing for people.
If homelessness is something that will never go away, this seems to be the best example of how to merge society with it I've seen so far. Brandon's going to approach and just see if people are interested in telling their story. There's a lot of tents here. To me, if I was homeless, one of the things I'd be thinking about is having the right things to survive. So you see water supplies, pretty good tents. I mean, protection from the rain. We have a way to get rid of waste. You see some couches for relaxation if you're having a little date maybe. Can you tell the people where we are right now?
We are in Northwest Georgetown, Washington, D.C.
Tell us about yourself, Snoop.
I've been a Washingtonian all my life, born and raised here. Was doing good, COVID hit, hard times set in real bad.
What were you doing before?
I had my own detailing business.
And no one was driving their cars or leaving their houses, so business wasn't good.
I ended up on the streets, started going to get resources and reaching out to different organizations, and got me some employment. Recently purchased me a vehicle.
What is life like out here?
Life is what you make it, you know. As long as you mind your business and don't try not to get involved with nobody else's BS.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're pretty much safe.
Do you mind showing us your setup at all?
Propane, you know, for the stove.
Is that golf club for sport or for self-defense?
Self-defense.
For a home invasion?
Yeah.
Have you ever had to use it?
No. You know, when it was cold, I got heater.
How is the winter here?
It was brutal, but as long as you got some heat and thick blankets, you make it through.
Is the city helpful? Is it not? Like, tell the people about that.
The city is kind of helpful. It's not more so the city, it's more so different organizations that the cities get funding. And they come around with sleeping bags, toiletries, water, shaving, you know, whatever you need. They come around, or you can go around the corner to the local churches.
So if someone busts in through the tent, you're gonna turn into Tiger Woods, huh?
Oh yeah, I got to.
If you were mayor, what would you do to help the homelessness?
First of all, you have two different kind of homeless. You have homeless that deal with, you know, mental illness.
Yeah.
And then you have homeless that just fell on hard times trying to get back on their feet.
So there's some people that are living paycheck to paycheck, which is a good portion of Americans right now. I think 60%. It takes one thing, a medical accident, a car accident with no insurance, to derail your life and you're here.
Yeah.
There's another population that are mentally ill.
The city needs to reach out and do more for them.
In the homeless community, what percent of people you think have had childhood trauma?
60%.
What percent do you think have drug abuse issues?
20%.
And what percent do you think have mental illness?
40%.
How do you dispose of all the trash here? I see there's a buildup. Does someone come by and pick that up?
The city come past and pick it up tomorrow.
I have to say, I've been to a lot of cities in America. I actually think that Washington, D.C. is doing a fantastic job. They're keeping things very clean. It seems like the homeless people here are pretty happy as you can be, that they're doing their best with resources. Would you give them an A on their performance, or what would you say the government deserves on their performance for taking care of people?
I give them an A.
Yeah. So do people visit the camps once a month, once a week?
I have a counselor come past once a week.
Really?
Check on them.
How much does he or she help?
A whole lot. Hopefully on the 15th I'll be moving.
Really? Is this a separate camp or is this the same kind of?
No, this is a separate camp. You know, I call this the wild side.
This is the wild side?
You know, this is where it go down there.
Yeah.
You know.
How is it living out here?
It's actually all right, man. You know what I mean? It sucks that, you know, no running water, no electricity. What really sucks is how the park police can just come in and search us anytime they want. Like, they came in and they saw some brown powder on a mirror, a hot chocolate packet that exploded, and they used that to search my tent and take my weed pipe, you know? So it's kind of shitty how they can do that.
This is your car.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would be surprised to see someone living in the woods you have a nicer car than I do.
I'm also a football coach.
Oh yeah? You even got tinted windows. How often do you have to worry about break-ins and your stuff being stolen?
No.
After exploring the camps in the woods, Snoop wanted to take us to an important location, Miriam's, a kitchen that serves a lot of the homeless people in the area. So we walked and talked.
Some people on the hardcore small government side would say it should be zero funding for the homeless. They're here because of their own choice. Why do I gotta pay for that? What do you say to those people?
Open up your eyes, because in a heartbeat you could be in the same position I am. Stock market crash, anything that happen, all your money gone. What you gonna do then?
It does seem like civilization is hanging by a thread right now. Do you feel like that?
Yeah.
Do you think things are actually gonna get much worse in this country?
The way it look like it, yeah, before it get any better.
Yeah. Hey, America's not perfect. We can do a lot better, but overall, it is a very good place to live.
Very good place to live.
How much money do you need a day to survive?
I would say no more than $40 a day to survive. And that's only because Murray feeds you twice a day. So the only thing you really need money is for lunch. And then you have some churches around here that feed you lunch. Food is really not an issue.
Tell the people where we are right now.
This is Miriam's Kitchen.
And this is a big part of the community, right?
Yep.
How's dinner today? What's on the menu?
They got beef stroganoff. They got a good dinner down there. Biggest shelter in the world is what? Welfare. Let me explain why welfare is the biggest shelter. Because you in a place that you cannot own. You in a household where there's a parent, and that money does not last for the whole month. So the last 2 weeks out of the month, there's no money, there's no food. because some states don't have pantries.
Are you saying welfare incentivizes parents not to be in the house?
Yes, welfare is the system to make you fail because they made property count and people sunk into it. Because everybody don't have an opportunity to get a good job and a career because everybody can't go to college. Even financial aid puts you in debt. Everything is a trap.
Well, folks, that's a wrap. And I think we had to cover, a rather positive story. Things are going well around here, and I think other cities in the country should model this because I think this is a good solution. What do you think?
Great solution. They had more help like this out here, things would go a lot smoother.
So people are fed, people are happy, people have a place to sleep that's relatively comfortable and nice. And I think that's humans coming together to solve an issue, which is what we're here for. So any final thoughts, Snoop?
No, sir. Y'all have a great one. Be looking out for me in the future.
All right. We'll see you next episode. Peace. Hello, everybody. I'm Tommy G. Today, we're celebrating the Jewish holiday of Purim. And it's wild. Let's go! I'm not circumcised.
All right, get up on the table. Tommy, on the table right now.
Well, folks, Purim got crazy. Let's rewind a little bit to catch you up. Like most of my ideas, this started as a DM. A gentleman named Yosef reached out and invited me to celebrate Purim with him in New York. This holiday takes its roots from the book of Esther, where an evil man called Haman, an advisor to the king, conspired to annihilate the Jews from the face of the earth and nearly succeeded. But at the last moment, Queen Esther thwarted the plan of Haman and cleverly advocated for her people to the king. In a twist of fate, instead of the Jews getting wiped out, Mr. Haman himself was impaled on a stake. Jews celebrate Purim to remember their time of near extinction. Now, if you know anything about Orthodox Jews, they're known for their modesty and reluctance to be in the limelight. But for Purim, this is a time for community, for feasting, and to get a little saucy. You might even catch your favorite rabbi drunk in the street. In this video, we will go to some bumping house parties, attend prayers, go dancing at the synagogue, eat, drink, and be merry. And maybe even get a little wasted. Folks, it's an honor to take you on this journey as we head to Crown Heights, a neighborhood in New York, to celebrate Purim with our Jewish friends. Enjoy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're in Crown Heights, a neighborhood in Brooklyn, here to celebrate with Jewish folks the holiday of Purim, a holiday that celebrates surviving and not getting absolutely wiped out because a king's advisor at the time wanted to kill the Jews. Queen Esther stepped in, saved the day. But this is a holiday that you just might see your own rabbi drunk on the street. Let's explore, and we're gonna go meet our contact, Yosef. What can we expect today?
We can expect a lot of Jews dressed up. Like, I don't even know if there's a real cop. Could be. Who knows? We can try it on the street. We're going to make the walk, and we'll see people party.
Happy Purim! How you guys feeling?
Really good.
You guys look like you're about to go rob a bank right now.
We just did. We just came back.
What does this day mean to you?
Today is the day that the Jews were victorious. God saved us in a very hard time.
God is always watching us and holding our hands. Happy Sukkot!
Did you hear Megillah, bro? Come with me, come, bro. Where are you guys from? Milwaukee, let's go. Wisconsin?
Yes. That's quite the scroll you got.
Oh yeah, this is the way we do it.
Why do you think Haman wanted to destroy the Jews?
Well, Mordechai, he said these people are devoted to something holy, God. The Megillah tells us he didn't want to bow to him, right? Everybody would give full respect to Haman. Mordechai was like, I'm sorry, full respect I give to God. I can't give you full respect. Which he realized that's not about Mordechai, it's about a Jew. Jews are devoted to one thing, God. Either way, we're going to start. Let's go. Amen. שעשה ניסים לאבותינו בזמן הזה. אמן. ויהי בימי אחשוורוש ואחשוורוש המלך מהדבר כל שעבר מסורים המדינה בימים ההם כשבס המלך אחשוורוש על כיסא מלכותו עכשיו בשער המלך בשער שלוש המלך יסוד משתה לכל צרה ועבודה וחברה סמדה יפתים מישראל מדינה סמך פרסי סשק ומחסה ואיזה יקר
Was he speed reading in Arabic?
Speed reading Hebrew, actually.
And that was going from...
And that was going from...
right to left, which is interesting.
Yeah, so once you start, usually you just want to go straight through. Pretty much, they were reading the whole story. Everybody's supposed to listen to it twice, that story. So once at night, which was last night, and then once today, which was supposed to be this morning, but some people didn't get around to it this morning, so they read it throughout the day.
So that guy was tardy on his readings, and that's why he was doing it?
There was maybe a guy there who didn't hear it, so they have to read it for him, because that's the law. The law is everyone has to hear it twice, so.
Look at this guy on this side of the
Yeah, so this is the Rebbe. In this sect of Judaism, they look up to that specific rabbi.
What sector is this?
So this is Chabad.
Yo, Nelk, Brooklyn, bro. Yo, what's up? Where you boys from?
We're from Milwaukee.
No way! Yeah. Brewers, no. Mets fans there. We're Mets fans there.
What's in here?
Come, have a look. Hey, have one. If you fit the whole thing in your mouth, it's free. One bite. Hey! Oh, that's good now. One bite, everyone knows the rules. One bite.
9.5.
Whoa!
I feel like people shit on Jewish food, but it's
That's good, yeah.
It's so good.
Hey, you guys looking for somewhere to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, go to this corner, make a right.
Yeah.
Halfway through the block, left-hand side, my family's there. There'll be people on the porch, just hit it.
Are we gonna be famous?
We're vlogging right now.
Hey, who is this guy?
Within Judaism, there's like religious Judaism, ultra-Orthodox. So within that, there's Chabad, and we're Chabad, and this is our spiritual leader.
What are all these scrolls and stuff on the wall?
Open up. Rosh Hashanah. This is the high holidays of the Jewish. 1, 2, 3. Hey, you smell that? Are you ready for the real food?
Sure.
The schnitzels.
And what's in schnitzel? That schnitzel is
fried chicken. Are you ready for the real stuff?
Hey, daddy's going home. That's a ribeye?
That's a ribeye.
That's my death row meal is a ribeye. Do you guys have grass in your backyard?
Yeah, dude.
Because one thing I've learned about New York, no one has a backyard.
Yeah,
there's kind of like an underdog mentality, like us against the world in the Jewish community. Would you say that's accurate?
We do believe that we are the chosen people because we are God's children.
What happens to people like me?
What happens to people like you? Nothing. We're all living in the same world.
Do you think I'm going to hell?
We're all going to hell in a certain sense.
I think if we do good, then we're going to heaven.
We're all going to heaven. Hell is more just like it's a cleansing process before you get to heaven.
There's also the concept of the 7 Noahide laws that applies to all people in the world.
There's 7 laws.
Give me the quick 7 and I'll see if I'm.
I don't know all of them, but thou shalt not kill, respect your parents, your father and your mother, worship, idolatry.
Are these the 10 Commandments?
No. These are 7.
Kind of.
Let's go. Yes.
Today seems like a mixture of Halloween and also heck yeah, we're alive. Is that kind of the right interpretation?
Not at all.
Okay, I see a farmer. I see a leprechaun. Explain what's going on right now.
We had a miracle. They were gonna kill us, so we eat. That's it. You want mustard?
Yeah, get that schnitzel, boy.
One bite. So throughout the holiday, you'll see that everyone's going around to different families and giving them different gifts.
Loading them up with
gifts. It's 2 blessings. So like here you have a bottle of wine and you have chocolate. Wait. We gotta give you guys. That's another commandment on this holiday is to give out charity to families in need.
Anyone who asks, you're supposed to say yes.
So part of every home is to have a charity box, right? So you build the charity box, which leads to this. You see this? And
who do you give that to? People on the street?
People in the community that need whatever it is, meals.
So my buddy said he's at a good party down there, so we're gonna head over there.
How you doing?
What's good, Doc?
Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
What are we up to next?
Doing our thing, bro. We're trapping on the streets right now.
Yeah.
You're safe out here, bro. You're safe out here. You don't have to look for passing cars, you know?
How you doing?
I'm coming.
Happy birthday.
It's a wonderful day.
You want to say something live?
What's going through your head right now on this holiday?
Happiness is king, bro.
And whose house is this?
This is my parents' house.
My lovely mother right over here.
Some cheers. You're spreading the light to the world.
Can I say Hein?
L'chaim. With the ch.
Get the ch in.
L'chaim.
When you want to spit on the floor, you're going, it's an H with cream cheese stuck in your throat.
What are you really passionate about?
About exploring places I've never been before.
Oh, you're in the right place.
Stick around.
I love reading, I love wrestling, and I love jujitsu.
You know what l'chaim means? I can't do life alone, but I always got to have someone else to say cheers to. I always have to have someone else to say, you go, brother. L'chaim!
In this world, there's a lot of people that say they don't have any friends. It's a very lonely world, but here I see a very strong and thriving community.
It's the only thing we have in common is our souls. Everything else makes us different from one another, and our core essence of who we are is what we share with everybody else.
Do a lot of Jewish families have all these books in their house?
All with the people in the book.
Okay, be honest. Have you read every single one of these?
Of course not. It's a journey, baby. The owner of this house, Yossi, he probably read almost every single book. Almost
went through it.
To be a rabbi is an academic achievement, but then there's also a social responsibility to be a rabbi. If you're going to practice as an ordained rabbi, there are different levels. There are rabbis that become an academic rabbi where they've gone through the courses to be proficient in areas of Jewish law. And then there are rabbis that take on the responsibility of running a community and answering intricate questions of Jewish law and so on and so forth.
How important is having a beard to being a Jew?
The beard in Hasidic life carries a mystical dimension. There's a certain connotation of the flow of kindness that is represented in the beard.
Are you optimistic that the world will be peaceful in the years to come?
I'm not optimistic that the world will be peaceful in the years to come. I know the world will be peaceful in the years to come.
What advice do you have for the people out there?
Add in acts of goodness and kindness. If you light a candle in a dark room, the whole room becomes light.
Amen to that.
Tommy G, how are you?
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? What are those tassels for?
These remind us of all the 613 commandments.
That's a lot of commandments to remember.
A lot of commandments. Even just by looking at them,
it keeps you conscious of it.
Exactly. In Hebrew, this is called tzitzit. It's a little complicated. This is the hat that Haman made, that Haman used to wear.
He wore a hat that looked like this?
Like a triangle. It was
what
like
a douchebag.
No, it's like a pirate's hat.
Haha, Haman, you suck.
Exactly. Are you Jewish, by the way?
No, I'm not.
Oh, shame. But we still love you. We still love you.
Now that I hear all this chosen people talk, I do feel like I'm left out, though.
No.
Do I just go to hell or what?
No.
Can I make a confession right now?
Sure.
My snake still has its hat.
You're not circumcised.
I'm not circumcised.
All right, get up on the table. Tommy, on the table right now.
Am I still allowed in this house?
Absolutely.
Yes, everyone is welcome.
Thank you for having me.
But one deal you didn't finish. You didn't finish the cup. Make it smaller. It's look better, smaller.
This is one of the most inviting places I've ever been in my life. My belly's getting full, but I could eat more. I feel great. I love the feeling in the air. I love the people. I love the moment. It's a good day, isn't it?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Come inside. Come on.
Is this your house?
My family, yes.
And what's going on in the kitchen right now? Is someone still cooking?
Yes.
What's in here? Is this the chicken soup? Ooh. And who is this on the wall? Is that you?
This is the Rebbe, Lubavitcher Rebbe.
But this is when he's younger.
That's in the 50s, correct.
Is it normal for a Jewish family to be a big family? Like I know in the Bible it says be fruitful and multiply.
Correct.
Is it similar with Jewish people?
We're trying.
Yeah?
Yes. Remember, we need 3 partners.
Yeah.
And the third one is the most important.
God.
Exactly.
How many kids would you say the average Jewish family has?
I know families of over 10, 12, 13, 14.
How many kids did you have?
We are blessed with a baseball team, 9 kids.
9 kids? Mm-hmm. I want to be a dad sometime soon.
Okay.
What advice do you have to me?
One at a time. Just, it's hard work, a lot of praying, and doing the best we can. To give you a little history, let's go back 100 years before my father was born. We were in Russia, pogroms. The conditions physically were horrific. Prosecution by the Tsarists and by the Bolsheviks, and threatened just for being Jewish.
Just for being alive.
Just for being alive. And then came World War II, the decimation of the Jewish people.
How old are you?
I am 65.
So your parents grew up in the era of Hitler.
Correct.
Was it shocking to them that something like that could happen?
Of course, it's shocking to me too.
Yeah. What inspiration or advice do you have to people that might be watching?
They should always try to do good, because at the end of the day, we are living in America. America is a country of goodness and kindness. And we shouldn't get distracted by all the darkness, by all the evil that's around us. So,
my belly is full. I'm feeling wonderful. But we're still going tonight. We're still going. No contact with a woman is you can't hug them, can't shake their hand, and that's to keep you pure.
Yeah.
Because bad things can happen.
Yeah.
We don't unlock a woman.
So is teenage pregnancy very low in this community?
Literally almost impossible. It happens to be some women do get married young here, which is a big thing. So sometimes they'll be like 19.
How do you actually meet a girl?
It's set up. There's a matchmaker, and they put you together. They think, oh, it'd be a good idea, and then you go and then you date them for, let's say, I don't know, 3 months or something. Yeah, people have resumes. People legit have resumes.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
guys, welcome. We're here in 770, Chabad World Headquarters. We're really, really excited. We're going to give you a very, very brief overview. We're now going to ascend up these stairs. These are the very stairs that the Chabad Rebbe, the Rebbe of Lubavitch, Rabbi Nachman Mendel Schneerson, he used these very steps, which is...
This is the world headquarters.
So this is the nucleus, everything that we're familiar with, the activities of Chabad, you know, reaching out to the entire world, the entire globe.
How old is this place?
Around 1939 and 1940, when the previous Rebbe, there was discussion about actually moving in here and calling this place home for the Chabad movement.
So this rabbi is kind of the Moses of today.
That's 100%. Over here, this is a place which is literally saturated in holiness and kedusha. It is the room where, firstly, the previous Rebbe used to hold some of the Fabrengens over here. And this is the place, in 1950, on the 10th day of Shvat, the Lubavitcher Rebbe assumes the mantle of leadership in this little room.
He came here to assume the leadership.
That's right.
Now, I've heard that rabbi mentioned a lot, right?
Yes.
Now, I'm not going to say the name of this poet because he's not a good person to bring up in this community, but there's someone that said the line, no one man should have all that power. Do you think you put a lot of power in one man with this, right?
That's right.
What do you think of that?
In scripture, we speak about often the different types, models for leadership, different paradigms, what a leader is, really. And spirituality, you could speak often about Yad Chazaka, which means a strong hand. You could be a leader, a tyrant, so to speak. That's not a positive thing. We're speaking about Yad Rama, to lead a people in an upraised hand. And that means, you know, famously they used to say, Rabbi Lord Jonathan Sacks used to say that, you know, great leaders, they have lots of followers. Over here it was different. This is a leader that created leaders. That's something just, you know, phenomenal. Just to think about that, the depth, it's a very, very powerful concept.
I see that he's giving business advice right here and talking about money.
That's right.
Was he a wealthy man?
The Rebbe was the wealthiest person in the world spiritually and materially and everything, you name it. We're not speaking.
Was he a billionaire?
We're not speaking here about material wealth in the sense of you know, how many zeros you got in your bank account. We're speaking about a person whose entire life is devoted 100% to the Almighty. That means every single second of the day, there's not one thought that crosses the Rebbe's mind. Maybe I need to do this. Should I do this? Should I do that? That it didn't exist. You're speaking about a person whose life is Hashem, whose life is God.
Did he have a wife?
Of course, of course. 100%.
Do you think sometimes you thought about her instead of God?
So again, what we have to emphasize is when you're dealing with such a level of spirituality and sanctity, every single thing in the mundane, in this physical reality, is an expression of his connection to God. There was nothing, no thought ever came across. Everything was God.
Do you feel like you're putting this rabbi on the same pedestal that Christians would put Jesus?
Oh, well, that we're gonna save for another time.
You're talking about him like he can't fail, like he's like...
We're gonna leave that maybe for another discussion.
The answer is no. If you want to leave the explanation for another time.
Yeah. So he's gonna take you out now. Okay. Thank you guys. It was a pleasure. Hopefully I was able to help. Thank you. God bless.
No.
Did I ask too many questions?
No, you're good.
Like how you were just like scooted out of there when I started asking too many questions.
Yeah, the great rabbis of Jews, they're selfless. They're all about God. It comes to the future, when let's say there's another world. There is another world, and that's what they believe in. And I believe that in the afterlife, right? So we live. This is just a passageway to get there.
So where next in our adventure, fellas? Now the last part of the night, a legendary Jewish singer is about to perform.
Avram Free, bro.
If you haven't heard of Avram Free, look him up, you son of a gun.
Only bangers, bro.
So the guy on the microphone is like the most famous Jewish singer.
We have another belt called Yetzirah.
Shortly after arriving, we were instructed to no longer film because this was a very exclusive gathering with one of the most famous Jewish singers of all time there. So we respected their wishes and enjoyed the music with the camera off. All right, folks, what a wonderful night. Community, experience, love, food, celebration. Man, we had a great time here. Any final thoughts?
If you have an interesting story, an interesting community, if you have some people or some things that you want to put on, hit up Tommy G. He will come with respect, with positivity, with professionalism. We'll get the job done. He's got a great crew. So if you're sitting there and you've been watching his stuff and you're saying, man, Tommy G would totally tell my story in an amazing way, do it. I did it, and look how it worked out for me.
I love you guys. We'll see you next week. Gang, gang, baby.